What is good with y'all, man? It's Crunch Time TV. Today we got to talk about this topic because something that I seen on the internet really triggered me this morning, really piqued my interest this morning, really intrigued me about what Charleston White said about Michael Jordan. So Charleston White was on an interview and he said that basically Michael Jordan has done nothing great off the court. He's done nothing for black people. And I'm going to just let y'all hear what he said first.
Michael Jordan haven't done anything great off the basketball court. Never gave us anything to honor off the basketball court about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan won't even talk to us. Michael Jordan isn't ours. He's Nike. He's Chicago Bulls. Black people hadn't given Michael Jordan nothing for to say he's ours. Michael Jordan haven't done anything great off the basketball court. Never gave us anything to honor off the basketball court about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan won't even talk to us. Michael Jordan isn't ours. He's Nike. He's Chicago Bulls. Black people hadn't given Michael Jordan nothing for to say he's ours.
Now, so that's what Charleston White said. So my whole response to that is, again, it's not my first time saying this. I just don't understand, right? Why I always got something to say about what somebody else is doing? Why do people always got something to say about what somebody else is doing? This is the one thing that I just can't figure out. Why do people always got something to say about what somebody else is doing with their money and with their life? Because I'm trying to figure out, Charleston White, what do you do? What did you do? Based on what you said about Jordan, right? What have you done for the community? If we going to do that, Corey White says some people don't advertise what they do with their money. And I agree with that. Like, Charleston White, how do you know what Jordan is doing off the court? What if he don't record everything? You saying he don't talk to us? No, he just don't be on camera like that. You say, what have you done, bro? Well, I'm not the one saying Jordan ain't did nothing. But do you really want to know what I be doing in these streets, in these communities? Do you really want to know that? Because, see, you over here, like, you care so much about what Charleston White said. Now you making it about me. You see how people do? Right? So again, you said you live in Chicago, so just because you live in Chicago, Jordan ain't did nothing. So why y'all feel as though he's right though? Y'all keep saying he's not wrong. Why do y'all feel like that? What is Jordan not doing for the community that he should be doing? Because for one, he said he didn't do nothing great off the court. And off the court, everybody wear this man's shoes to this day. To me, that's greatness. Now, if you talk about black people, I mean, like I said, what is Charleston White doing for black people? You can look up all of the money that people donate and stuff like that. That's why I say the mind is a terrible thing to waste. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. You said nothing. He won't even get a kid's autograph. That's not true. Michael Jordan signed autographs all the time. That's not true. And he's not the only one that has turned down autographs. Sometimes you don't got time to do it. You said shoes isn't greatness. It is greatness. Do you got a signature shoe out? If you had a signature shoe, what would they call it? Black excellence. You see what I'm saying to you? So again, why is people, especially celebrities, why are people always worried about what the next man is doing with their money? Just focus on what you doing in your life and what are you doing for the community. You said, I got an autograph from MJ a while back when I was a kid. Exactly. So for Charleston White to say this, he doesn't know what Jordan is doing when he's not on camera. Like Charleston White, I don't like the clout chasing, dog. I really can't get behind that. I really cannot get behind that, dog. For you to say that, dog, it's just very, very, very disingenuous when you don't know what somebody's doing. It's the same thing that happened when Dr. Umar came out and said, oh, Kobe Bryant's wife ain't doing nothing with his money. How do you know what she's doing with his money? How do you know what they're doing? Right? Everybody in the comments keeps saying it's facts. That's why I say the mind is a terrible waste. Charleston White not lying. Look it up. y'all people will get on Pornhub and Google Pornhub and stuff like that, but y'all can't Google what Jordan did for these charities. It's a simple Google search. You feel me? Hold on, look. You can find something like this off of one Google search. So this ain't nothing, right? This is nothing. Basketball legend Michael Jordan makes largest individual donation in Make-A-Wish history. And that's a black kid standing next to him. So for people to say that somebody's not doing anything, you feel me? For people to say that Michael Jordan is not doing anything, that's not it. That's just one example. My whole point is for you to say that somebody's not doing anything, and now look at the people in the comments talking about one thing, bro. See, but this is the sad part about the world that we live in, dog. All you want to do is spread hatred and stuff like that. How many times I had to say that is one example? That's the first thing that was on the Google search. When we type in Michael Jordan charities, that's just the first thing. And that's not the only thing that he's done. So now everybody in the comments saying it's a tax write-off, bro. Stop it. All right, I'm just saying we got to keep the same energy for everybody then. So what did Charleston White do? Somebody let me know, what did Charleston White do? What did Charleston White do for the community? You say he not the people's champ. LeBron is. So y'all gonna make it about LeBron. Okay, cool. I wouldn't even going to bring his man name up. What did LeBron do? Tell me what LeBron did. Tell me what LeBron James did for you. What did LeBron James do for you? What did LeBron James do for you? Right? Hey, Pressure, do you go to that school? Talking about he was born. And this is sad. Listen, bro, this is sad part of this is literally the sad part of society, bro. People always worried about what somebody else is doing. Charleston White done been in jail. You said, what has Mike done for you? Well, listen, I'm not the one saying that he not doing nothing. Y'all the one saying that Jordan isn't doing anything and that other people are. So when I bring up something Jordan did, y'all said that's not good enough. Because it don't got nothing to do with everybody, right? So if y'all bring up something that somebody else did that don't have nothing to do with everybody, that's it. I'm just using y'all logic. You said, why are you offended? Because Charleston White is just, listen, bro, you speaking on somebody's name, right? That ain't said nothing to you. First of all, Michael Jordan broke up a fight with Charleston White and Whack 100. You said Charleston White, a youth counselor. So what about all the camps that Michael Jordan did? Wasn't he the counselor at them camps? Wasn't Michael Jordan the counselor at all of those camps that he was teaching black kids how to play basketball? See, we can do this all day. It sounds like y'all trying to meet ride on Charleston White, and y'all just trying to talk trash about Jordan. You feel what I'm saying to you? He just said Charleston White was a camp counselor. He's a camp counselor for the youth. And what I'm saying is, what about all the camps Michael Jordan did? Now I'm glazing, but y'all ain't gonna say he glazing for Charleston White. See, it's cool though. Y'all the type that's all. Listen, I know what kind of people y'all is. Y'all the type of people that's always pocket watching, always worried about what the next man got in his pocket. So again, everybody keeps saying Charleston White is not lying. Why don't y'all use your own brain and look it up on Google and look at the things that Jordan has done? And again, answer my question. What did Charleston White do? Nobody can answer me that question, right? And he looking for a handout. Exactly. You said, yeah, the kind of like that. True. Well, Ro, in the comments, you still ain't said nothing. You just meat riding, dog. You just meat riding, and you don't want to bring up LeBron James' name when it's not even about him. Y'all can comment. You know what I'm saying? What has Charles? Right. That's a good question in the comments. He said, what can he do? What is Charleston White like? What do you want him to do? I'm gonna play it again. He said he's done nothing great off the court. That's what I said, bro. Hey yo, IG gay as a kid. He said so his shoes ain't a thing. That's what I said. He said Charleston White. He said Jordan done nothing great off the court. We got the greatest sneakers of all time off the court. That's greatness. I mean, you said defending a billionaire is crazy. Oh, just because he's a billionaire don't mean that I have to talk trash about him. Why y'all gotta have hate in y'all heart for somebody being a billionaire because of how much money they got? Y'all some haters. Why y'all gotta hate on somebody because they got money? But then when it come to Meek Mills and all these guys, they like to go to these Michael Rubin parties and hang around billionaires. Meek Mill said, yeah, I wanted to hang with Mike Rubin just because he got money. On some groupie shit. Now, when it come to Jordan, y'all trying to talk trash about this man just because he a billionaire now? Talking about why I'm defending a billionaire. I'm just telling the truth. He's done things off the court. You say he didn't stand with us. Are you listening? What do you mean he didn't stand with us? Stand with us about what? Y'all keep on bringing up LeBron James. LeBron James ain't stand up for Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie Irving was getting criticized and bashed through the whole media, LeBron James came out and put some more fuel to the fire. He didn't stand up for Kyrie Irving. So we gonna do that. If we really gonna do it, if we gonna tell the truth, we really gotta tell it. You said, why should he? So why should Jordan do anything? If y'all see, this is the thing that I can't understand, right? Y'all keep talking about, y'all keep shifting y'all energy. You said I'm lying. He didn't stand up for Kyrie Irving. You said, man, F out of it. Yeah, exactly. See, Ro, you don't know. I really use my brain. All that BS ain't gonna fly on me, dog. I shut down all the nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Bron did not stand up for him. He got up there and bashed him some more. You know what I'm saying to you? You said Kobe was the last great that helped out off the court. I ain't mad at that. I'm just saying, listen, dog, when it comes to Jordan, why are y'all saying that he's not doing anything when you can look it up and it says that he is doing things? Like, just because you don't see him coming through the neighborhood don't mean that he's not doing nothing. I never met LeBron James in my life. I never met these celebrities in my life. And I commented on that post. I'm like, why everybody keep on coming for Michael Jordan? Like, all of these celebrities don't do nothing by the logic that y'all have. None of these celebrities do anything. But why y'all keep coming at Michael Jordan? You know? Michael Jordan gives to charities. You can look it up. He gives to charities all the time. Then I put a picture on the screen when he made the largest donation in Make-A-Wish history, and he was helping out a black kid with disabilities. Then they talking about, oh, it's a tax write-off. So then Charleston White, when they said Charleston White, oh, he's a youth camp counselor. Okay, cool. So what about all the times that Michael Jordan was doing basketball camps and he was helping out the kids at his camps? That don't count? When all the black kids that come to his camp? You know what I mean? Is that not helping kids out? You know, he said for marketing. Well, y'all brought up LeBron James doing his school. Isn't that for marketing? Because he didn't have to do that on camera. You know what I mean? So just because it's for marketing, like, that's the problem. Y'all can't pick and choose. Y'all can't nitpick. What are you doing for the community? So y'all gonna say he marketing off of his camp? Like, what are y'all, like, yo, this shit's sad, dog. You can't even make a camp now. They gonna say that don't count. But you just said Charleston White is a camp counselor. A youth counselor. You just said that. Shit is sad, bro. You said we're not billionaires. Well, then why you worry about somebody else that is a billionaire? If you ain't a billionaire, why you worry about what a billionaire doing? That's the problem with the world today. That is your problem right there. If you're not a billionaire, why are you worried about it? You said, what does a camp do besides build basketball skills? But it's a lot of black kids that be in them camps that want to play basketball, bro. He's a basketball player. So if he has a chance to help black kids develop their basketball skills, how is that not doing nothing? What are y'all talking about? Talking about what does it do? It get kids out the hood and get their family in a new crib. Y'all some sick, sad people talking about what does basketball do, but your nephew probably play basketball. You said his camp's not free. They don't got to be free. Everything don't got to be free. That's your problem right there. Everything don't have to be free. See, so you can't, that's why I say you can't pick and choose. Like, he's doing it. Just because it's not free don't mean that he ain't doing it. You feel what I'm saying to you? Don't mean that he ain't doing it. We got money to go buy, you feel me, designer clothes and stuff like that and go to these concerts. When Lil Baby come to your city and charge an arm and a leg for a ticket, I ain't talking about him. So my whole point is we need to stop talking about people in general. Stop worrying about what everybody else is doing in general. You said, MJ was making jails. There's a lot of people make jails. You want me to talk about the stuff Obama be doing, or you want me to shut up about that? You want me to bring up what Obama be doing, or you want me to be quiet? Let me know, because we can really get into it for real. See, if we going to do it, we going to really have to tell the truth then. If we going to do it, if we going to talk about it. You say, I'm not a politician. Okay, but you talking about jails, though. You talking about what he did with the jail system. So if we going to do this, we really can do it. Now, see, look, now nobody want to talk about it. You said that's all people do is talk about people. That's what I'm saying. Charleston White, Dr. Umar Johnson, all these fake activists that's honestly not doing anything for the community. If you really think about it, bro, what are these people doing? So all of these fake activists get on here and talk about what other people are doing with their money because they don't have no money. So they got to bring these people down just to get clout. I don't respect that. You said, bro, what are you doing for the community? This ain't about me. I'm not the one saying Michael Jordan ain't doing nothing. And if you really want to know what I am doing, I can tell you what I'm doing. I can tell you how I'm elementary, middle school basketball coach. You know what I'm saying to you? I can tell you that right now. I can bring the kids on here on my stream right now. So you're going to ask me what I'm doing. I tell you, and then now you're going to say I'm not doing nothing. So like I said, I can tell you how you feel me, I'm an assistant coach at a elementary middle school basketball team. I can tell you how in the summertime I work at the YMCA and we be doing the youth sports, coaching the youth. But the first time somebody asked me, I didn't say nothing. Now that people ask me, I can just tell you what I do. I had a phone call. You say you so worried about this, but coaching mid sports. What is wrong with that? What's wrong with me being a coach? You feel what I'm saying to you? And so at the end of the day, dog, y'all have to understand that as in society, we got to stop worrying about what other people are doing. I'm saying to you, we have to stop worrying about what other people are doing, dog, because again, for Charleston White to say this, he don't know what Jordan is doing off the court. He don't know if he just don't bring his camera around. You got to remember, a lot of people, they come from the old school. They not finna be walking around with iPhones and cameras. You know what I'm saying to you? You're not finna be doing that. But if you actually look it up, though, it's easy to just believe what Charleston White said. But if you look it up, you can see all the great stuff that Michael Jordan has done. You know, you can look it up right now. And then I'm going to show y'all what I did, right? All I did was screenshot one thing. I posted this. I said, and they try to say this was 40 years ago, 20 years ago. This is last year. All I really did was post this, right? It says, basketball legend Michael Jordan makes largest individual donation in Make-A-Wish history. And look at everybody in the comments talking about tax write-off. So y'all gonna hate on what he's actually doing. That's the miserable aspect to society, to y'all life that I don't want to be a part of. Because you going to talk trash, then when I show you something that he is doing, you going to talk trash about what he did and say it's a tax write-off, it don't count. But what did you do? You know, what did you do? If we going to really talk trash about everything, what did you do? You said he's right. Chicago shouldn't be full of crime if he's there. So again, Celia, I'm not going to debate, which I respect your insight, right? But that's why I said to you, Miss Celia, I lost your comment. Oh yeah, Celia Golden. If y'all really want to talk about it, do y'all want me to bring up Obama? Because isn't Obama from Chicago? So we talking about what Jordan need to be doing. He a basketball player. But ain't Obama from Chicago too? You said Obama not a billionaire? Shit. Me. So Obama is from Chicago. Why nobody getting on him? Why we gotta get Jordan to do it? So by Obama being from Chicago, why he not stopping the crime that's going on in Chicago? But see, the reason why I said that, just to see y'all energy, because I don't think y'all gonna have the same energy for Jordan that y'all got for Obama. I mean, for Obama that y'all got for Jordan. You know what I'm saying to you? You don't understand. Isaiah in the comments, you talking about he from Hawaii. Obama lives in Chicago. Obama has lived in Chicago for the longest. So now you're saying he doesn't need to. So this is the situation I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And guess what? Y'all keep on talking about Michael Jordan, the billionaire. Y'all was bringing up LeBron earlier. LeBron James is a billionaire. LeBron James is a billionaire. And guess what? Everybody talking about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan ain't from no Chicago. So when y'all say Obama not from Chicago, Michael Jordan ain't from Chicago. What is wrong with y'all? Michael Jordan's not from Chicago. Look at everybody in the comments talking about Obama not from Chicago. Michael Jordan is not from Chicago neither. You said you brought up Obama. I brought up Obama because the beautiful Celia Golden in the comments, she said that, she said that Jordan should be doing. She said the crime in Chicago shouldn't be what it is if Jordan is there, right? And Obama is in Chicago. You know what I mean? What are all of these people doing? If that's what and like I said, I started out the stream saying we shouldn't even be talking about what nobody doing. But if we gonna do it, we gonna have to do it then, right? If we gonna talk about it, we really gotta talk about it. What is Obama doing what is Obama doing for Chicago? That's what I wanna know. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to understand. You said Oprah from Chicago too. Yeah, Oprah from Chicago, and guess what? Oprah lived in Baltimore, where I'm from. She lived in Baltimore for a long time back in the day. I ain't see her do nothing for Baltimore. If we gonna do it, like, see, I don't even talk like this, but if we gonna talk about what people was doing, we gonna have to really talk about it. Obama did more for us than Jordan ever did. Well, first of all, he's the president. Second of all, what did he do? All I want to know is, why can't y'all answer these questions for me? What did he do? You know? You said, how do you know you don't know what Jordan? That's what I was trying to tell him. Charleston White talking about Michael Jordan ain't doing nothing for the community, ain't doing nothing great off the court. How do you know what he's doing? You said because she's not from Baltimore. No, Miggs, you missing my whole point, dog. Miggs. And it's funny, I got a friend named Miggs. Miggs, you said she's not from Baltimore, right? What I'm saying to you is this, dog. The beautiful, illustrious Celia Golden, I don't know if she's still in the comments. She said Chicago's crime shouldn't be what it is if Jordan is there. But I'm saying Jordan's not from Chicago. Just because he'd be there don't mean that he's from there. So I was just saying, yeah, Oprah not from Baltimore, but she used to be here for a long time when she was working at WJZ. And so what I'm saying is, she's not from here, but ain't nobody asking her what she doing for the crime in Baltimore. Obama's not from Chicago, but when he's living there, nobody's asking what is he doing for the crime in Chicago. That's what I'm saying. So again, everybody's saying Charleston White is right. He said, what did you do? I do stuff for the community all the time. I'm in the trenches for real. I'm actually in the trenches. I just don't bring my camera out and put it on camera. Like all the TikTok videos that go viral. Oh, I'm going to get this homeless man a couple dollars. Record it. Yeah. Get this. Oh, you ain't get it? Oh, we got to get the money back from him. Oh, hold on. Give me the $20 back. He didn't record it. We going to do it again. All right. I'll sit back down. I act like I don't see you. Are you ready? You got it? No, you got to hit the button. You got to record it. You got to swipe over. All right, there you go. You good? You got it? All right. And then you go hand the money out. See, that's what y'all like. When people not doing that, y'all think they ain't doing nothing. When people not recording everything, y'all think they not doing nothing. You said Obama is making community center in Chicago on the south side, I believe. All right, well, call me when it's built up. Because I ain't going to hold you. The whole drill thing in Chicago, all that's from his whole tenure. All that started soon as Obama got in office. Hey, Miss Peacetime, listen. I'm just a young man trying to be educated on, on real life things. You know what I'm saying? We talk about basketball a lot, but what it is that as I'm getting older, we have to talk about these things. Miss Peacetime. So just let me know what I'm wrong about, because there's a lot of people in here that's older than me. Y'all can teach me what it is. Y'all can lay me out. Pause. Because what I do as a young man, what I do is I listen to the older people. This is just my opinion on it. You feel me? Because I don't feel as though that Charleston White, I don't like how people always talking about what other people are doing. That was my only take when I came on here. All I was saying was, Charleston White, how you going to talk about something that somebody else is doing? What are you doing? That's all I was saying. You said, take care of your damn self if you need to ask your parents. What are you talking about, Joe? So you that mad? Are you really that mad? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this. If we going to talk about what is Michael Jordan doing and not doing, it's a lot of other celebrities that we can put on there. That's all. The only reason I'm doing that. Charleston White doesn't have a right to speak on what Jordan is doing. He doesn't know what Jordan is doing. And then when I went on Google and looked it up, you can look it up right now. Michael Jordan does a lot of things. He donates a lot of money. They said that Charleston White is a camp counselor, is a youth counselor. So then I told them, I'm like, okay, what about the times when Michael Jordan had all these basketball camps, and he was camping, and he was leading them in his camps, the young black kids. Does that not count? Then they try to say, oh, it don't count because it's not free. So then what we doing? How are we going to talk trash about what somebody doing and not doing? Then when they do something, then you got something to say about that. You said Michael Jordan gives to the white charities. But then when I showed this on the screen, everybody said this don't count neither. When I put this on the screen, and that's a little black kid right there, they said this don't mean nothing at all. So I'm trying to figure out what y'all are talking about. Like, why y'all got all this animosity? That's what I'm trying to ask you. Then you said Michael Jordan don't like giving autographs, but somebody in the comments earlier said he got an autograph from Jordan when he was younger. You know what I mean? Because they got nothing better to do. Exactly. When people not doing nothing, I honestly feel like when people not doing nothing, they're going to have to talk. They always talk about what somebody else is doing and not doing. Look at Miles in the comments. He said that Miles said he got a Michael Jordan autograph. Everybody in the comments keep saying it's a tax write-off. So if that's a tax write-off, right? That charities that Jordan is giving to, if that's a tax write-off, right? What is Charleston White doing? You say you're the one actually having the page talking about it. You're the one animosity. No, I'm not. Y'all the ones have animosity towards. I'm talking about y'all have animosity towards Jordan's off the court stuff. I'm saying why. I'm asking y'all why. You know what I mean? You said if it came from the heart, he wouldn't claim it on taxes. Well, you said Bearded Fern says if it came from the heart, he wouldn't claim it on taxes. So what charity you give to? When you donate to charities, do you not put it on your taxes? That's what you're saying? You said that was one charity in 2023. All right, what charity you donated to? You said you're not a millionaire? Oh, so you got to be a millionaire to donate to charity now. You see how it go? You see how the people in the comments snitch on themselves? So you got to be a billionaire to donate now. You know? Isaiah says, I've donated. Yeah, bro, I donated. I give money all the time. I leave money in a tip jar. You know, it was a homeless man outside the gas station. He was telling me the Ravens going to win the Super Bowl this year. Gave him $5. You know, you don't have to always broadcast. And listen, you don't know what Jordan is doing to kids or black people when he sees them in person and stuff like that. You don't know what he's doing just because he don't pull out his phone. Like Charleston White pull out his phone for everything because he's a clout chaser. So that's why we have to be real careful when we talk about these things, because you never know what somebody's doing. Like, somebody can say, Crunch, you don't do nothing for the black community. But they didn't see what I did, though. Hey, boom, boom in the comments. You right on the money. But they're not ready for that, though. We ain't going to do that. We ain't even going to wake them up with that this morning. He said the new mentality that people feel old is pathetic. It is pathetic, dog. We looking at Michael Jordan. You ain't even call it, again, we're not doing this for the actual leaders of the society that we supposed to be doing. You feel me? Charleston White don't have this energy for Obama. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody has the energy for Obama. You say you're supposed to do for yourself. Exactly. If everybody did for themselves, everybody focused on what they was doing, the world would be a better place. He said Jordan is building a health center for the hood in Wilmington as we speak right now. See, look at this. Somebody that knows what they talking about. Somebody that knows the research. You know what I'm saying? He said he's building a health center right now in the hood. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, look, I found it. Oh, yep, he's right. See, y'all ain't gonna speak on this. Y'all ain't gonna speak on this. On Wilmington's first Michael Jordan clinic. Come on, dog. The man came with factual information, dog. The man came with factual information, dog. You know what I mean? The man came with factual information, dog. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying to you, dog? Everybody talking about this man building prisons, man. Like I said, man. This man said Obama did nothing. This man said Obama did nothing. I mean, he said Obama did more for Obama did more for us than Jordan did. So what did Obama do for us? He said, yeah, it's a health center on Statesville Road, 28269. But most can't afford. So when you say most can't afford, that's we have to understand that, yes, we can afford it. There's nothing in this world that we can't afford. Black people are the biggest consumers. If we just gonna be real and talk about the facts of it, black people can afford with the things that they want to get. But all the important stuff, y'all want that stuff to be free. So you can just spend money on stuff that you want to have fun with and then just go get the real stuff for free. You mean to tell me that, you know what I'm saying, kids can buy designer and all this, but they can't go to the health center because it's too much bread? How is too much? You can get into the club, though. Listen, I have a 9-to-5 job. And for my man's birthday, right, we went to D.C. You know this man asked me to send him $295 when we was in a section. And that was just my portion. And so my whole point to you is that we can go to a section in a club and spend 2 racks on a section just to go home that night. But we can't spend money to go to a health clinic. So we can't complain when something costs money. We can't complain when something costs money. And again, you said, so you're not going to speak on prisons. I already spoke on that. I said, are we really going to talk about it? Do you want me to bring up the stuff Obama be doing? Is that what you want me to do? You said it's his money. He don't owe us nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this man Charleston White want money from Jordan. You understand that? This man want money from Jordan. He said Jordan don't even talk to us. What are you supposed to do? He's not a speaker. He's not Martin Luther King. You said Crunch, that prison thing isn't true. So Flash Tick says that the prison thing isn't even true. Yeah, Jordan don't advertise. LeBron does way more. So what does he do? What does LeBron James do for you? What has LeBron James done for you? You know, what has he done for you? You say he comes to Wilmington every year and talks. People that actually know the facts, right, will tell you. Appreciate you, Gucci Summers. See, but the reason why stuff like that is important is because, again, you said, what has Jordan done for anybody? Look at the pinned comment. You can't read? You can't read, though? Didn't he? You can't read what he just said? So my whole standpoint is this. When you, again, I'm going to say it again, right? When you speak on something that somebody does not do, you have to be careful because Charleston White does not know everything that Jordan is doing. It's just like he said, hold on, he said talk, that's it. But Charleston White in the video, he said Michael Jordan don't even talk to us. So now when he is talking to us, now you're going to downplay it. I'm going to play the video again. This shit's sick. You can't do nothing. It's like you can't win.
Michael Jordan haven't done anything great off the basketball court. Never gave us anything to honor off the basketball court about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan won't even talk to us. Michael Jordan.
He said Michael Jordan won't even talk to us. So when Brody in the comments talking about when Brody in the comments said, yeah, Michael Jordan come here and talk. I mean, come to Wilmington every year and talk to us. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to downplay it. You see? He said Michael Jordan don't even talk to us. Yes, he does. Michael Jordan gave a speech at Kobe's funeral. LeBron ain't even show up.
Isn't ours. He's Nike. He's Chicago Bulls. Black people hadn't given Michael Jordan nothing for to say he's ours. Michael.
You know? So it sounds like just a bunch of hating from Charleston White. LeBron was not there. You know what I mean? LeBron was not there. LeBron wasn't even at his statue ceremony. You know, he said, really, a speech? But he just said, Jordan don't even talk to us. Now y'all talking about, really, a speech? So if he do it, it's either he do it or he don't do it. How you gonna talk trash still when I just showed you, I just debunked it? Y'all sad, dog. You said LeBron had a game. But when LeBron had a game, when Bronny was about to play his first college game, what he said? Oh, I don't care about that game. I'm going to Bronny game. I don't care about that game. I'm going to see that game regardless. I don't care. Ain't that what he said? You know? You say you from North Carolina, he's done nothing for us. So, did you ever go to one of Michael Jordan camps? Did you ever go to one of Michael Jordan's camps? You know? You know what I'm saying to you, dog? Why does it have to be free? Why does everything have to be free? Again, why does everything have to be free? You don't ask the bouncer at the club, hey, yo, is this club free? When you go out to the club, right, and you got to pay $1,000 for a section, you don't ask them, hey, yo, is this free? When the bottle girl coming at, ooh, I was ready to cuss. When the bottle girl come to the bottom, charge you an arm and a leg for the bottle, you don't ask them, oh, is this free? You know what I mean? Now you're talking about hush. No, you hush. You want Michael Jordan to make everything free for what? For what? What is that going to do? What is that going to do? How is that going to change it? It's not going to change the fact that he's doing it. You feel me? We just want everything to be free. You said, so a basketball camp helps the black community. Yeah, because, what if all the black kids in that neighborhood go to that camp? Now all of them have actual goals and they're not on the streets doing nonsense. Because, Charleston White is somebody that has went to jail for assault, violence, and stuff like that. If they look up to Charleston White, they could get into some nonsense like that. But when Jordan come through and had a basketball camp for the summertime, if everybody go to there, now the whole community looking different. $300 or something like that. But you can spend $300 to go to Tyson's or Saks Fifth to wear some fake designer drip just because you're trying to go get some shorties at the club where you're going to spend $2,000 just to leave with nothing. But for a basketball camp for your nephew, costs $350. You gonna tell him it's too much money? Oh yeah, Jordan ain't doing enough for the community, man. It's too much money, dog. No, I ain't paying for that, man. He said I'm about to spend $300 on V-Day. Nah, my shorty, her boyfriend going to spend $300, but tonight, only thing I'm gonna spend is the lift for her to go back home. That's what I'm spending. That's gonna be about $13, $14, because she only live around the corner. So I ain't spending $300 on Valentine's Day. I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? All I'm finna do is, probably spend $20 for this grass, get some backwoods. Probably come out about $35, $40. You know what I mean? He gave me confidence. That's all I needed. Facts. When you see a black man doing it, that's all you need. Lead by example. You said, what has Charleston White done? Squat. Exactly. He's done nothing. All he does is talk about other people. All he does is talk about other people. You said, do for yourself. I agree. I agree with that. She ain't got time for you, but that man, she has all the time for. No, I was just joking, Nakia, but it just a little girl that I think that, you know what I mean? I met her at school. I think she, listen, bro, listen. We ain't got to talk about me, man. All I'm saying to you is this, is that. He trying to say I'm ready to spend $300 on Valentine's Day. I'm never doing that. Only because I'm not in a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying to you, dog? I'm not finna just do it just cause, like. You say you also haven't done anything. It's cool. If you want to think that. But do you know what I did, though? Like, do you know what I'm doing? See, that's that right there, what he just said, that's the whole reason I even got on this stream. I wasn't even really talking trash about, I wasn't never meant to talk trash about Charleston White or nothing. My whole point of this, he said you also haven't done anything. But you don't know nothing that I do, though. So we need to stop this. We always speaking on something somebody else is doing, and we don't even know what each other is doing. So when you say you also haven't done anything, do you notice things that I do, though, off of TikTok? You said name stuff Jordan done, bro. Oh, hold on. I got you. Michael Jordan had the largest individual donation in Make-A-Wish history. And that was around his birthday time as well. And you see a black kid sitting next to him. You said name something that Jordan did. Michael Jordan has basketball camps all the time that actually helps teach the youth sports. And so everybody talking about, tax write-off. There you go. There you go. Hating. You said we tired of seeing that we can't get another something. You said open up prisons too. I mean, like I said, do you want me to speak on what Obama was doing? You said makes his shoes thousands of dollars. No, he don't make his shoes thousands of dollars. Michael Jordan's shoes only cost about $200. That's what y'all don't understand. His shoes only cost like $200. The problem is nowadays people are reselling his shoes for thousands of dollars. When I was in high school, you can go to if you went in time, you can go to Foot Locker and get some Jordans for $200. So don't try to make it seem like Jordan is the one charging people $1,000 for them. No, he's charging regular price, regular $200. $210, and then people are grabbing them and reselling them. The people that's reselling them, why don't y'all ask those black people, why are they charging people an arm and a leg for somebody else's shoes? Why don't y'all do that? Do that. Yeah, TJ Woodson, it's the reseller's fault. That's what I'm saying. Why don't they do that? You said 200 is not regular, but it's regular when you try and go to the club, though. 200 regular when you try and go to the section, though. And guess what? Jordans last a long, way more time than Jordan lasts way longer than one night at the club to get no ass. Right? Y'all go to the club, spend $700 to get no numbers. Right? Let's really talk about what's going on though. You said I spent well over $300 for some J's. Well, some of the J's, yeah, they is a little bit more expensive, dog. But at the end of the day, dog, Timberlands cost $250. So it ain't just Jordans, bro. How much Tim's cost? Somebody tell me right now, how much do Timberlands cost? Nike boots cost $200. All these shoes cost $200. So y'all keep on talking about Jordans. What about all the people don't even wear Jordans that much no more? They be wearing all these designer Balenciaga shoes. So y'all wear the white man. Y'all listen, I ain't even gonna make it racial, but y'all trying to make it seem like he ain't doing nothing for black people, right? And he's black. But these white men making shoes that cost thousands, y'all will still go get them. Ugly shoes. You know what I'm saying to you? You said makes it racial. I'm not making it racial. They the ones making it racial. They are saying that Jordan as a black man is not doing nothing for black people, right? But if they are so mad, why would they get a white man shoe that costs more? That's my point. It shows that they not mad, they just hating. You just say blue shoes? They not mad, they just hating, dog. Because $200, bro, if you being real, dog, like, yo, they act like it's so much money, but then, like, yo, you'll go to the gas station and pull out a whole stack of money just because there's girls in there. You said he makes Jordans for rich suburban people. People in the hood have Jordans. What are you talking? What are you saying? You said $200 is a lot for shoes. But what I'm saying is he's not the only one charging that. He's not the only one that's charging that. Jordan used to cost like $170, dog. And then it would be $200 after tax. Like when I was in high school, Jordan was $170. But now with inflation, a lot of shoes are going up. So it ain't just Jordans that's doing that. Bro, are you kidding me right now, dog? The LeBron James Zoom 4 cost $240, dog. We ain't finna do this, dog. Don't do this with me. LeBron James shoes cost $240. These shoes cost $240. What are we doing? Everybody charge the same price for Jordan. Ain't no shoes out here that just costing like, ain't no NBA player shoes out here that just costing that low of bread. Like except for like Kyrie's be like $150 or whatever, but it's just all the same thing. You said, do you understand your point pertaining to your topic? Forces cost $90. Okay, cool. So if LeBron's cost $240, right? And y'all saying Air Force Ones is cheaper. Which one? Why y'all not getting on LeBron here? Them Browns I just showed you cost $240. How much Balenciagas cost, right? Right? How much money does Balenciagas cost? Because when these rappers talking about Balenciagas, y'all don't say nothing about that. Y'all don't say nothing about that. So what's up with these prices? You know what I'm saying? These Balenciaga runners. Over $1,000. Retail. Everybody be wearing these though. Why y'all don't complain about that? Got people out here charging $400 for a graphic t-shirt, oversized t-shirts and stuff like that. $300. You know what I'm saying? Go to a party right now. Go to a day party and look at it. Look at the clothes everybody got on. Look at the clothes that all these people got on. Expensive bread for them clothes. So again, you know, we just really have to stop speaking on this, man. You say, what did Jordan help? Again, like I said, Jordan donates to charities all the time. Jordan has camps that he's actually getting into the field and working with young kids. You know what I'm saying? Jordan, like, what do y'all expect for him to be doing? Be an activist? I just don't understand, dog. You said the Jordan company employs more black executives than any other major company in the world. See, but they ain't gonna speak on that, though. Appreciate that comment, Brody. Because we respect facts over here, man. We respect factual information over here, dog. He said the Jordan company employs more black executives than any other major company in the world. Appreciate that, K, in the comments. Yeah, bro, they just keep saying the same thing over and over, dog. And my whole point to them is, you can't speak on stuff that somebody else is doing when you don't know what they're doing. It's the same thing that, whatchamacallit, it's the same thing that, whatchamacallit, Dr. Umar Johnson was doing. Same thing that Dr. Umar Johnson did when he chose to speak on what Kobe Bryant's wife is doing with his money. He talking about Kobe Bryant's wife not doing nothing with his money. How he know what she doing with his money? So we have to stop this, dog. I think Charleston White just be wanting to. He said he doesn't have to be an activist. Yeah, he doesn't have to be that. Like, I mean, if that's the case, that's what I was trying to say. If that's the case, why are we not talking about what all these other celebrities be doing? They don't be doing nothing either. All they do is talk about all this violence and, you know what I'm saying, unaliving each other. If that's the case, why aren't we on that? But if they have a concert, you gonna go. If they have a concert in your city, you gonna go. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it's wrong to do that, but if you gonna make it seem like you mad about what these celebrities doing and not doing, y'all don't have that energy with everybody. That's what I'm saying to you. Y'all gonna make it seem like you care so much about what they not doing, but when the celebrity that's not doing nothing for you show up, you still gonna go to the concert. You said, what are you doing? Again, y'all keep worried about what I'm doing. That's the problem. That is the main issue right there. And I already told y'all that I'm a coach for West Baltimore Elementary Middle School. Kids actually changing their life in that gym. Like, if you ever had a kid that played basketball, if you know, or if you play basketball when you was young, you would know, like, yo, like, it's different inside the gym than it is outside. When kids come into them gyms for them practices, they take that stuff seriously, and they actually have hope for the future. They learning about life in there. We teaching them life lessons in there. You said, is that all we can do as a community, play basketball? But I'm just somebody that plays basketball, dog. So I'm going to use my talent and what I do to give back. That's what everybody should do with what they do. You feel what I'm saying? Why we always got to talk trash about what somebody else is doing? So if you're going to say that somebody ain't doing nothing, then I tell you what I'm doing. Now you're going to downplay it because it got to do with basketball. Do we own any football teams? Do we own any this and that? What are you talking about, dog? You just said, hold on, time out. You see, you a hypocrite, dog. You are a hypocrite. You just said, Marley Marl just said, is that all we can do as a community is play basketball, right? He gonna say, is that all we can do as a community is play basketball? Then his next comment is, oh, do we own any NBA teams? But like, so you keeping it basketball. You know what I mean? Now you're talking about owning an NBA team. You said Jordan literally says he doesn't like black people. All right, tell me when he said that. No, Marley, I know you wasn't knocking me. I'm saying something is something. If it's something is a little bit, it's something. You know what I'm saying? We all are doing our part. So everybody in the comments keep saying he's not wrong. Again, y'all don't know what Jordan is doing, though. Y'all don't know what... Yo, I can't even stress this enough. Y'all don't know what he's doing. You said, look up Jordan Brand's Black Community Commitment Fund and Michael Jordan's Family Foundation. I'll look it up right now. Oh my goodness, dog. They done now. Shout out to you in the comments, man. They done now. It's over for him now. It's over for him now, dog. Could you see this? Look. Oh, yeah, it's over, dog. Oh, shit, my bad, y'all. I thought I had the camera flipped the other way. I'm high as hell. This man, look. Hold on, look. You said the Jordan Brand Black Community Commitment. You know what I'm saying? So Jordan is out here doing this. $10,000, all black people. You know what I'm saying to you, dog? This is, man, dog. See, and this is on the Jordan website. You know what I mean? You said, bro, got the Jordan cut. Yeah, I definitely did not know that I was on camera like that. Because I flipped my camera. I thought it was already flipped. 10K ain't nothing. Okay, cool. How much you give to somebody? How much did you give to somebody? $10,000 can change somebody's life right now. $10,000 can change somebody's life. $10,000 can change your life if you use it the right way. So how much you give? If $10,000 ain't nothing, right? How much did Charleston White give out? You said, I'm sure he did more than that too. Of course, you know he did way more than that. That's only one thing. Because remember when I showed this, they tried to talk trash about this. When I said that he made the largest donation, all I did was Google this. Charity, Michael Jordan charity. He get, oh yeah, see look, Benji in the comments already on it. He said Michael Jordan makes the largest individual donation to Make-A-Wish Foundation history. And that's a black kid standing next to him. So for people to just be saying this stuff, y'all don't even know what these people are doing. They have brainwashed y'all to think that Jordan does nothing for the community because I guess because they're trying to big up everything LeBron does off the court, which he's pretty good off the court. I'm not trying to say he don't be doing nothing. But if they both giving to charities, right? Why we feel as though we can only talk trash about one person? You said, why do we prop up celebrities so much? Is that all we got? No, I actually agree with that, Molly Mom. And it's like, I know that you passionate about this topic, so I wasn't trying to talk trash about you earlier. What I'm saying is that I agree with you. You know, I agree with you on that, Molly Mom, because it's a lot more civilians than there are celebrities. So we honestly really shouldn't really be worried about what the celebrities is doing. But that's my point to Charleston White. Charleston White trying to get all of us to complain and make it seem like, oh, Jordan ain't doing enough for us. Like it's all his fault. When we could be doing more by ourselves. That's what I'm saying. We don't got to always talk about what the celebrities doing. And I'm saying if we are going to talk about the celebrities, right? If we going to talk about what they doing and what they not doing, what I'm saying is we have to hold that energy for every celebrity now then. Because y'all try to say stuff in the comments like so-and-so is doing more than Jordan. And I ask y'all, what is they doing? Y'all still ain't answer me. Right? I said, what is Charleston White doing? They say he's a youth counselor. So when they said that, I said, well, Jordan has been a counselor and leader of several camps for young black kids. Is that not doing nothing? They try to say, oh, no, I ain't doing nothing because it costs money. So just because it's not free, he not doing nothing. That's what I was saying. He said we always counting other people's money. Facts. That's how I started off the stream. That's what I said. I said, I don't understand why people are always worried about what other people doing with their money. If Jordan wasn't doing anything back then, do you really think it's genuine? What do you mean he wasn't doing nothing back then? You know what Michael Jordan did, bro? Do y'all know the story of the man that hit that full-court shot and the Chicago Bulls were supposed to pay him like $1 million? And then Jordan tracked the man down because they didn't try to pay him. They tried to not pay him. And Jordan tracked him down and said, hey, did they give you your money? And he made sure he got his money. So you saying he didn't do nothing back in the days. That sounds like something right there, ain't it? So again, everybody saying that he's not doing nothing. Jordan has done zero, literally nothing. But I just showed you, though. I just showed you, dog. I just showed you things that he was doing. And y'all saying it's cat, right? About the $1 million shot. Y'all saying that's cat? Y'all saying that's cat? It's right here, dog. When Michael Jordan helped the Chicago Bulls fan win $1 million, we made them give it to him. So he said Jordan made sure Calhoun got his reward when the contest and sure didn't want to pay out. This is in the 90s, dog. This is in the 90s, dog. What they gonna say now? They gonna keep talking trash. This is in 1993. You know what I mean? And Michael Jordan made sure that they got him his money. So when y'all say that he wasn't doing nothing back in the day, so the stuff that he's doing now is not genuine, I'm saying he was doing stuff even back in the days. So now, see, look, this is my point. This is my point. Somebody laughing about the 90s now. So it's like you can't win because he just said that he didn't do nothing back in the days. And then when I showed something that he did in the 90s, now you're saying, now you're going to laugh at it. When I said that he ain't doing nothing right, nowadays, well, I showed y'all this. He made the largest donation in Make-A-Wish history. Y'all said, oh, that's a tax write-off. It don't count. When I said that he has camps for young black kids, y'all said, oh, it's not free, so it don't count. So it's all y'all. So it's like you can't win. That's why haters is always going to talk trash about what you do, no matter what you're doing. Now, Gabby, I understand what you're saying, shorty, and we keep speaking on the prisons. I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm saying to you, the beautiful Gabster in the comments. I don't got no smoke with you, shorty. You know what I'm saying? See, we were speaking on that earlier. But when it comes to these prisons, right, if we really want to talk about the prisons, that's why I was trying to ask y'all, do y'all want me to talk about what Michael Jordan is doing? What Barack Obama is doing. Do you want me to speak on that? I'm saying to you, dog. Do y'all want me to speak on what Obama is doing? Since we're going to get political, are we really going to do it? So, but it depends on how you look at it, though. So, with this article about these prisons, right, the question says this. It says, does Michael Jordan invest in prisons? The short answer is yes. The long answer is no. So, it's just like, what is it really? You know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. Y'all are done. Y'all cooked. Y'all toasted. Y'all are shrimp fried rice tonight. This morning, y'all are shrimp fried rice. Y'all are cooked. It is over. Did Michael Jordan invest in private prisons? Michael Jordan indeed invests in private prisons, specifically private prison stocks. But it is not the Michael Jordan who's flying and slamming balls and hoops. It's Michael Jordan who is currently chief administrative officer in Portland, Oregon. So they saying it's not even the same Michael Jordan. You know, I'm gonna keep doing research on it, but that's just the first thing I've seen on it. I'm gonna keep doing research on it. Another article out right now saying it's not true neither. That's what they saying. Yeah, they saying it's not even the same Michael Jordan. They saying the person that did that, they just have the same name as him. They saying it's not even Michael Jordan. So all of y'all are toasted, fried, annihilation. Y'all are all done. Like, literally, y'all are cooked. Not even saying Michael Jordan. You said it's not. I've been did the research. It's not even. It's not even MJ. Oh my goodness. So what? So now what? Right. So now what? Zay, I just showed you. It's not the same Michael Jordan. Everybody keeps spreading this rumor. It is not him. It's not Michael. It is not Michael Jordan, a basketball player that invested in prison. It is somebody else named Michael Jordan. That's not him. Stop waiting for someone else to do for you what you should do for yourself. I agree. So again, what are y'all gonna say now? Y'all keep on talking about he built prisons. This is not Michael Jordan that is investing in these prisons. Somebody in the comments just said MJ built 2 hospitals during COVID. You know what I'm saying? But they not gonna speak on the things that you do. They only gonna speak on what they think that you're not doing. You know? So again, everybody in the comments, y'all are toasted, dog. Y'all are literally cooked shrimp fried rice. Because again, can't nobody bring me facts that says that he owns that he invests in these prisons. Can't nobody bring me facts that he's not doing anything. All I'm doing is giving y'all facts. Charleston White, all he's doing is pocket watching and worrying about what somebody else doing. He's not doing nothing though. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing nothing. Charleston White ain't doing nothing. You know what I mean? He's not doing nothing. By y'all logic. He ain't doing nothing by y'all logic. You know what I mean? Oh, now is what's the point? Now is see when I debunk all the nonsense, now is what's the point? Right? When I debunk the fact about them prisons, right? Now y'all ask me what's the point? Sylvia says I donate in private. Yeah, exactly. Most people that actually do stuff genuine, they don't do it on camera like Charleston White. Everything Charleston White do, he gotta do it on camera. Everything Charleston White does, he gotta do it on camera. Just because you don't see everything Michael Jordan doing on camera doesn't mean that he's not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying to you? You said Michael Jordan funded the Malcolm X movie. So everybody got all these facts about what he's doing, about what Jordan is doing. And all I see people in the comments is just downplaying everything Jordan doing. So at the end of the day, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, dog. You know, we gotta stop talking about other people's money, stop pocket watching, stop worrying about what people doing. And we just have to focus on what are we doing for our community ourselves. And then if we all do that, then we'll look up one day and we see that we all doing stuff. You know what I mean? You need to stop actually looking and worried about what somebody else is doing. You said, what did the movie do? Oh, I mean, it probably educated people about Malcolm X. Probably educated people about Malcolm X. You know? You know what I'm saying? Probably educated people about Malcolm X. Shamari, I just cooked this whole hour. I just cooked on why Charleston White is not telling the truth. So I'm gonna put it on YouTube though. But again, I just cooked. You said that's it, buddy? No, I just showed you. You new here. You just came in. So when I showed this, what you gonna say about this? What you gonna say about him giving the biggest donation in Make-A-Wish history? And that's a black kid sitting next to him. What you gonna say about the fact that the Jordan brand, they have a $100 million plan? It's called the Black Community Commitment Fund, and they had a black man holding a $10,000 check in his hand, whole family. You know, he's doing things. I'm not saying that he's an activist. You know? But he's doing things. This is Jordan Brand. This is a Jordan Brand fund. Jordan. You know what I'm saying to you? Jordan Brand Black Community Commitment. At the heart of a 10-year, $100 million Black Community Commitment. Announced by Michael Jordan and Jordan Brand. Oh my goodness, dog. And so, like I said, dog, you know, it's just sad because what people going to do is they going to hate on it. It seems like whatever you do, they're going to hate on what you do. So they say that you don't do nothing. Then if you show them the stuff that you're doing, then they going to say, oh, that's it? That's all he did? To me, that's just some hater stuff, dog. That's it? That's all he did? He said, why do you think he owes anything? Oh, no, JB, I don't. I disagree with Charleston White on this. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with Charleston White on this. Everybody wanted to call me a coon, but y'all the ones that is talking trash about a black man and what he's doing. He doesn't have to. I'm just confused on what do y'all want him to do on top of the things that he's already doing. You said Jordan built prisons with them. Michael Jordan did not build prisons. He did not invest in prisons. There's nothing that he needs to do. He's done basketball camps for kids. And y'all still try to say that don't mean nothing because it's not free. And then when I was trying to tell y'all want everything to be free, but y'all don't go when y'all go to the club and it's time for y'all to go in the club, y'all don't ask them, is it free to get in? You know? Y'all don't ask them, is it free to get in the club? Y'all complain about Jordan costing $200, but y'all will go buy Balenciagas for $1,200. You say anyone can do basketball camps. Everybody don't do it, though. Everybody don't do it. And if you're saying anybody can do it, that means that he's doing something. You know what I'm saying? That means that he's doing. You said Mike don't take pictures with. Okay, so cool. So you mad because he don't take pictures with you. Is that really hurting the black community? We need more pictures for Instagram. You said you can't make these people not be miserable and jealous. Exactly. He hasn't built a school like Bron has. Okay, some things that Jordan has done that LeBron James hasn't done. We ain't gonna talk. We're not gonna compare who did more. Like who's which. As long as you do something, I think that's important. We're not just gonna compare. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just gonna do that. You know what I'm saying to you? King Money Fly, you always want to talk about somebody missing the point, but you're not explaining nothing. I always want to say somebody missing the point. I'm not going for no undercover hatred. Unless we have facts, I'm not going to say that this man Jordan ain't doing nothing. And that's just the way how I'm rocking and rolling. Right, it shouldn't be a competition. It ain't no, oh, he didn't do a school like LeBron, no. So now we just going, so everybody's supposed to do the same thing that somebody did. So because LeBron did a school, now Jordan's supposed to make a school. But then y'all, if he did that, y'all be saying, oh, it's not genuine because he only did it because LeBron did it. You know what I mean? You said Jordan gave $71 million to Trump for his campaign. Yeah, and Trump Trump did a lot of stuff for the black community. So if Jordan gave money to Trump for his campaign, right? Trump did a lot of stuff for the black community. Trump got a lot of people out of jail. So when y'all say that, and I don't even vote, so y'all ain't finna put no politic card on me. I don't even vote. But for y'all to say that, right? For y'all to say that, you know, Jordan built prisons, and then you saying that he gave, he gave money to Trump. Trump got black people out of jail. You said prove it. First of all, you got A$AP Rocky out of jail. Second of all, you got Kodak Black out of jail. So if I was to bet money on that, you already owe me money right now. First of all, you got 2 mainstream rappers out of prison. Secondly, Trump. Oh no, that wasn't even my main point. Trump signed a bill, passed a bill that freed thousands of black people. Hold on. You know what I mean? The First Step Act That's what it was called. I had to find out what the name is. Look it up right now. The First Step Act. The First Step Act freed a lot. Hold on, let me see. The First Step Act helped a lot of black people come from jail. Because 90% of the people that came from jail from that First Step Act was black people. You said that's Trump, not MJ. But, yo, this is why it's important to listen when you come in. If you just now coming in, don't try to talk unless you listen and get context. Put the weed down and listen. The reason why I'm bringing up Trump right now is because they tried to say Jordan gave money to Trump for his campaign. And what I'm saying is Trump took that and did for black people. That's what I'm saying. Because the First Step Act, 90% of the people that came from jail was black people. That's what I'm saying. Look it up. See, y'all talk all this trash when we have the internet. We have all this access to information. You know? That's what I'm saying, dog. So you can't get caught up in stuff with, before you do your research. How am I reaching? That's facts. What am I reaching about? Like, Hunter, what am I reaching about, dog? All jokes to the side. You know what I'm saying? Dude, stop talking about the First Step Act. You don't tell me what to stop talking about. That's what you do, right? That's what you worry about. You said you need to read and study before talking about it. What do you think I did? You think I'm talking about something that I don't read about? The First Step Act freed a lot of black people out of jail. Period. That's facts, right? So there's no reason for y'all to even be getting mad right now. That's not even something that we need to even debate about, dog. That's facts. Ending mass incarceration in federal prisons. This is factual information, my dog. My Dougie. Right? Ending mass incarceration in federal prisons. My Dougie. Right? This man said Google, but this ain't Google, though. I'm not on Google right now, though. This ain't even Google. This is not Google. So what are you talking about, dog? I want to know, honestly, what are you actually speaking about when you say it's Google? Because this ain't Google. You said Trump done more for the black community and Black Lives Matter. Oh, listen, hold on, man. Hold on, dog. See, the thing is that they're not ready for that conversation. So we're going to have to slow down. Slow the car down, bro. They ain't got their seatbelt on yet. They're not ready for that. So at the end of the day, the reason why I brought up Trump, though, is because they try to hit me with Michael Jordan gave money to Trump for his campaign. And what I'll say, okay, well, Trump did it for the black community. So isn't that going towards the black community as a whole? Because at the end of the day, dog, what y'all got to remember about this why I don't even vote. Y'all try to make everything racial. I couldn't believe how dumb America was last election. They try to make everything racial when you got two white men running for president. So you going to say you're not trying to vote for Trump, but you vote for Biden. So I just don't understand. That's why I don't even get into it, dog. People don't even know what they doing. People don't even see how weird they look. You said prove MJ was a good person? You said prove MJ is a good person? You said Trump doesn't care about you. He wants your vote. And again, y'all, I don't vote. Actually, I'll tell y'all who I voted for last time. I'm not going to vote no more, though. But like I said, you said Trump doesn't care about he wants your vote. But Joe Biden said that if you don't vote for me, you're not black. He said you're not really black if you don't vote for me. And then what did he do after that? So if you're going to talk trash about what Trump did, why don't we just really see? My whole thing is this, right? I like to always talk about both sides of the spectrum. If two of my friends come to me with a problem, and they try to say, "Oh, he's shiesty, he doing this and that," I'm gonna be like, "Okay, what's your side of the story?" I ain't finna just jump on somebody's bandwagon and talk trash about somebody else. So when we talk about, you said Trump didn't do nothing, right? All he does, he wants our vote. The first thing that popped in my head is, okay, well, Joe Biden must be amazing, right? But when he said something that's kind of shady too. He said, "Y'all not black if you don't vote for me." You know, that's what he said. So, you said name one single bill for the economy that Trump passed that wasn't for the ultra rich. Okay, what about the bill that he passed that actually helped a lot of people get money for their business? That wasn't for the rich. My man's got $10,000 off that. I lie to you not. He got a $10,000 grant from Trump for his. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have an LLC, if you had an LLC at that time, no, not the PPP loan. If you had an LLC at that time, you could get a $10,000 grant. Whether you was black or white, it don't matter if you black or white. You know? So again, if it's helping why do I care if it's helping other people if it's helping me as well? Hold on, look. Why do I care if it's helping other people if it's also helping me? You know? Why do I care? Because you said, what's the name of the bill, right? It's called the CARES Act. You can look at workers, families, and businesses being impacted by the coronavirus. You know? And like I said, my man's got a $10,000 grant. You said Trump didn't pass one bit of legislation that helped people. You're a liar. I just showed you. So what's the point of you talking if you don't have the information ready? Like, what's the point of you talking if you don't even know if what you're saying is a fact or not? You just talking. Donald Trump is right here. You say he didn't do nothing that helped the people? Donald Trump is providing economic relief to American workers, families, and businesses impacted by the coronavirus. And I just told you a friend of mine who's black was extremely benefited from this money. He got a $10,000 grant. This is called the CARES Act. Look it up. So again, I know that y'all going to say, oh, that's not specifically for the black community. But why does it have to be specifically for us? Why does it have to be specifically for the black community in order for it to help the black community? Like, my school helped a lot of black kids. My high school helped a lot of black kids, but they had white kids that went there too. So just because white kids go there, you know, am I going to say my school ain't do nothing for black people? So just because it's helping other races as well, why would I get mad if it's helping me too? Why I got to worry about what other people got in their pocket? It don't matter how much money somebody else got if I'm getting money too. You know? So again, that's something. We have to stop being ungrateful for everything. Like, it makes it seem like it's nothing that is going to be able. It makes it seem like it's going to be nothing ever in life that's going to be able to help us. I'm tired of this helpless attitude that everybody always got. Like, we can't do nothing with what we have right now. I hate that, dog. It's something that I really don't like. Because when I'm raising my kids, I'm not finna tell them that they can't do nothing. That they ain't got nothing going for them out here. There's nobody trying to help them. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You said, why do people always act like they know what somebody else did with their money? That's a good point. That's how I started the stream. Charleston White doesn't know what Jordan is doing behind closed doors off camera. You don't know if he's helping families here and there, helping them do this and that, pay for this and that. You don't know what he's doing behind closed doors, dog. You know what I'm saying to you? You said this is why you don't let no one join. Well, you don't know nothing about my page. I always let people join. I'm just not finna have nobody come up here and say nothing and just talk nonsense and get me banned like y'all always do. Try to come up and when I cook y'all start cussing me out. Then you ban me. I'm saying to you, dog. Both Trump and Biden are R-word. My dad said, listen to people, they will tell you who they are. It's cool. Listen, it don't matter it don't matter what you like in your personal life. It doesn't matter what you're doing when it's time for you to sign these bills. Because at the end of the day, what does somebody like? What do y'all expect from somebody? You say you also don't know what Jordan does. I just showed you, honey. A lot of beautiful black women in the comments. I don't have no animosity towards y'all. You know what I'm saying to you? A lot of beautiful black women, black sisters, black queens. You know what I'm saying to you? Put a smile on my face this morning. You know what I'm saying to you? And I really, like I said, like I told the lady earlier, is that I'm listening to y'all. As a young man, what I do is I listen. I'm gonna listen to what y'all saying, because I'm not trying to act like I know everything. And obviously, by you being older, y'all know more than me. But what I'm saying is that when we had these conversations, right? When Charleston White gets on TV and says this, right, on YouTube and says this, we have to understand that this is hating. When you sitting up and talking about something that somebody else is doing with their money, that is hating. And whole time, what I'm saying is Jordan is doing stuff. You know? So I'm just speaking my opinion on it. Because I know Jordan probably could do more, but everybody can do more. I think everybody can do more, if that's the case. You know? Everybody can do more, dog. Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's up? I ain't gonna lie, this fire, damn it. You gotta do this more. But I'm just gonna try to play devil's advocate.
All right.
Charleston White actually, before he did the comedian stuff, he was actually on like what's that shit called? The Supreme Court. Like he actually went to Supreme Court and actually went and helped actually try to get laws changed. Because the only reason why he doing this character, because he said when he was actually doing stuff for the community, he was saying nobody would pay attention to him. So now that he's doing this ignorant stuff, he get attention. But I agree with what you're saying. Like a lot of stuff, Michael Jordan, they put on him. Like I was trying to tell you, like pull up the fact that they lied and said he invested in jails.
Right.
That's a lie.
Yeah,
I believe that. I used to say that, like, man, Michael Jordan bought jails, man, fuck all that. Then when you really do research and stuff, like,
Yeah, I looked it up. When you was gone, I had looked it up. It wasn't even the same Michael Jordan.
that's
And
what I'm
so,
saying.
and so Charleston White, it's a good point you said, because about him going to the Supreme Court, right? When you were saying that he wasn't getting the attention when he was doing for the black community, that's my point though.
Right.
Because if you don't think Jordan is doing something, that means that it might not be getting the attention either. Because the stuff that he doing might not be on camera, it might not be getting the attention, just like Charleston White wasn't nobody paying attention when he was doing it. But by him speaking like this and trying to get attention, that's why I'm saying him speaking on what Jordan is doing and not doing is just him trying to get attention. But he not giving Jordan the same benefit of the doubt, to where we might not see what he's doing, just like we didn't see what Charleston White was doing in the Supreme Court.
I get what you're saying. No, that's true. That's true. He definitely doing it for attention.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I just want to speak on Charleston. I had an opportunity to work with him twice on some community projects in Texas. He's a totally different dude than what y'all see on the internet. What he's doing, just like Chosen said, he's trolling. But the thing about Charleston White is he is an activist and he's 100% for black people. When he makes these comments about like Dion and Jordan and guys like that, he's more or less saying that, yeah, he's right. These dudes aren't out there putting their face in the community and doing stuff like that, but that's not who they are. That's not their responsibility or obligation. These are businessmen. These are coaches. These dudes are involved in sports and athletics. They aren't necessarily the leaders of the community that we should even be looking at. These are entertainers. We take them for entertainers, and that's it. But what I'm
Yeah, I
seeing in
think you
these,
got an echo.
what I'm
I'm
seeing in the
echo.
comment section, right, is y'all want Jordan to be what y'all. What do you really think this man's supposed to be? What do you think he's supposed to do for you except entertain you? He is a 100% entertainer. He told y'all that in the 90s or whatever he said, Republicans buy shoes too. Yeah, he's trying to make his money. He's a billionaire. There's not a good billionaire in this world. If you accumulated $1 billion, you are not a good person. But
No, hold on, bro. Hold on, no, hold on, hold on,
yep,
hold on,
yep.
hold on, no,
Okay.
no, hold on, bro. Hold on. So you think LeBron a good person?
I don't think any billionaire is an inherently good person.
But the reason why I asked you that, no, but the reason why I asked you that though is because a lot of people were defending Braun in the comments, saying Braun did a lot of things, and they saying Jordan didn't do nothing. But I was saying Braun is a billionaire, so you saying you don't think Braun is good either?
No, I don't. I think he's exactly the same. Like my personal opinion about entertainers and dudes at this level, I mean, it goes very deep, and I really don't want to talk about it in your live because I don't want to get you in trouble. But we just got to take these entertainers for what they are. Watch them on TV, watch them hoop, be entertained by them, but don't expect anything else from them. A dude like Charleston White, that's who you really need to be looking at to say, okay, I need to see what he's talking about because
But
he's
hasn't
real.
Charleston White been in jail? But hasn't Charleston White been in jail for assault?
It wasn't.
Didn't Michael Jordan break up a fight between Charleston White and Whack 100?
Nah, that was kind of a rumor. I don't even think Jordan was actually there. Charleston did get into some little trouble, like normal stuff. It wasn't anything big, But what his whole focus is uplifting black folks. If you got to just do some research on him, man. I had been posting links to YouTube and some stuff from his earlier days, and just listen to him talk. But you got to listen beyond the trolling. That's the thing. A lot of us see the troll, and it's entertaining and it is funny as hell. But he's actually a very deep and intelligent dude. He just has to say it in a certain way to get the fools to listen, because a fool is not going to listen to truth on his own. So,
I
Well,
mean,
can I
but
ask you something about that then?
you talking to
So
me?
I understand that Charleston. Yeah, you. I mean, I agree with a lot of the shit you saying. For real. Like, I'm one of those people that I think we should allow entertainers to be entertainers. Don't expect your entertainer to be an intelligent politician, because 9 times out of 10 is not what they're going to be. They're not going to have your best interest. They have their best interest. So I agree with what you're saying on that end. However, we have to understand that Charleston White is also an entertainer, and Charleston White is an individual who has, whether he's trolled or not trolling, joked about and all type of shit. So when we talk about somebody that's ready to uplift the black community, how are you uplifting the black community because you're speaking black positivity while also being a person that's pushing out bad things like you're R-wording women and bragging about it and acting like you don't care about it on national TV, regardless of the situation? Charleston White says and does things that he may be trolling about, but those things that he's doing and trolling are just as damaging to the community as it is him trying to uplift them. You can't say I'm going to uplift my community and then be a bad example on how to be a person.
Right, I hear what you're saying, Mez. But the thing is, and it's going to be kind of hard for me to explain this. He says things coded, right? He says some of the messages that he's trying to get across is coded in the ridiculousness, and a lot of people unfortunately don't pick up on it because we are in a culture that only listens to nonsense. He understood that a long time ago because he was working. I could post you some stuff here, really, or you could look at it on YouTube from about 15 years ago when he was just a
I
normal
don't want
dude.
to say that because like Orlando Brown
I
talking
know about
cold,
both. I
like
know about both
Charleston
Charleston
White
White,
come out
and like,
about
don't get it wrong.
saying
Some
the
of the
R
things he
word.
says
I don't
I
want to
agree
say
with,
no
but once
word against the
again,
flag.
this dude was on an interview on a live bragging about R-wording somebody.
That's what
How
I'm
do you
saying.
brag about R-wording somebody and then expect me to sit back and actually take anything you say seriously? R-wording somebody is not a joke. It's not nothing to be played with. It's not nothing to be trolled about. At that point, when you're making a troll about that, that lets me know that you're a bad person as well. You
No, and I
can't be
get
somebody trying to preach positivity and uplifting of people, especially in this community, specifically when you talk about minorities and black people, when you're bragging about R-wording somebody.
right.
At that point, you're doing more damage than good.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Somebody in the comments talking about you too young and lost, bro. You have to learn to stop idolizing celebrity. You don't know nothing about what I be doing. I actually don't idolize nobody, but that's a conversation for another day. But flash takes. You say Charleston White speaking in cool.
Yeah. So this is his main.
No. I'm saying, what code is that? What Maz was talking about when he said he was gonna R-rated. We were joking about R-rating somebody. What code is that?
Right. So I don't necessarily agree with his methods and how he does this, but
I'm saying, what code?
right.
When you say he's speaking in code, like what code is that?
Okay, check this out. One of his main points that he makes all the time, and like I said, I don't necessarily agree with the trolling, but I see why he does it. But one of his main points that he says is, "Watch what I do, not what I say." And that's very important. And again,
that's not how it works, though, brother. You lead. You're supposed to. I'm gonna be honest with you. I spent a lot of my life in the military. Like, the thing that I've always learned is you lead by example. You can't. It's not one of those situations, right, where you say, "Do as I do, not as I say." At that point, if I have to do what you do and not as you say, you're a hypocrite. And everything you say is null and void to me at that point. You can't joke about beating your wife. You can't joke about beating your girlfriend. You can't joke about R-wording your girlfriends or R-wording women and then come online and say, well, I'm preaching black positivity and I have to say outlandish things to get your attention. That's not the way to get someone's attention, and that's not the way to improve on anything. What you're doing is you're feeling a status quo and you're actually being somebody that we expect you not to be, and you're trying to make an excuse to, I get to say these things, do these things because I'm trying to get your attention. There are plenty of people who got if people aren't listening to you, you aren't getting the reaction out and you think you need to get. Like, at that point, maybe you should try a different method, but not going out and pretending to be a shitty or horrible person in order to get people to listen to you. That's not a good method of things.
Yeah,
I can tell you what he was talking about.
I agree with some of the stuff Charleston White says.
We gotta let Tom go. I think Tom wanted to say something.
Yeah. Man, I don't. Okay, so first of all, I've been listening to all of these comments. I've been reading them. And the point is, no one knows exactly what Michael Jordan may or may not have done because he doesn't have to have clout. He doesn't have to put it on the internet. It's said that if you do good things, you don't always have to, that you should keep them to yourself. No one should, no one has to know. We don't know what Michael's done. We don't know what he hasn't done. And then for everyone trying to just come up with something to negate whatever Michael does, it's not good enough. So what do you want him to do? And if he does it, will it be good enough? And what have you done? Even what have I done? Like, it's just crazy to me that they're going to sit there in these comments and just, you have no idea. Like, we don't know the millions of mics given away. We don't know. And like,
we don't know what he's doing. Because you remember when Dr. Umar came out and said something, he was speaking about Kobe Bryant's wife, trying to say that his wife ain't doing nothing with Kobe Bryant's money. But the whole thing is that we don't know what she's doing. We don't know what anybody's doing off camera. Like, the only Charleston White said that he's never met Michael Jordan. So for him to know anything that Jordan's doing, he had to see it on camera.
And there's
go ahead.
We don't know. There's nothing more corny than pocket watching too. They're pocket watching. Like, don't worry about him and his millions. He made it. No matter how he made it.
Billions. Will it be billions?
Why? Politicians don't do anything. Well, I mean, I know he made $1 million, but I'm saying politicians don't do anything with their money. They just sit there and greed it up. Like, and then he did basketball camps. Well, what's the good of basketball camp? It teaches some kids a little confidence, a little team building. Maybe they wouldn't get to go to camp otherwise if he hadn't put a camp on. And then one dude said,
"Thank you,
Michael Jordan. Chicago made Michael Jordan." Okay, first of all, who made who? Like, what if Jordan went to anywhere else with his? He took his talents to Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? That city would have been the 6-time champs.
Right.
Like, I just can't stand it. I'm gonna drop down, but like, y'all quit pocket watching and y'all quit acting like you know what's going on when you don't. You're dibbling and dabbling and you don't know what's happening. It's just ridiculous.
Appreciate that, Tom.
This isn't a shot on LeBron either. This isn't a shot on LeBron. He does his good work too. He's just corny on the court.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, right?
No, but
it's like you can't. It's like we don't know what he's doing because they try to say that Charleston White. They try to say he's a camp counselor or whatever, or youth counselor. I'm like, all right, well, what about the camps Michael Jordan was making? They're like, oh, it don't count because it wasn't free. So now everything got to be free, and so that's the problem I had because it's like they pick and choose who to talk trash about and who to pocket watch. But when you go to the club and they ask you and they tell you a section costs $2,000, you don't ask them, oh, why ain't it free?
All right, brother.
You still gonna do it?
But see, we can't judge businessmen on the standards of an activist and the other way around. It's two different realms. So whatever Jordan is or isn't doing is most likely to earn himself some money and to grow his wealth and all that stuff. That doesn't mean he's not putting his money in good places.
Right.
It just doesn't. He's just not in the role of an activist, and I don't think he even wants that lane. The difference between him and LeBron on that is LeBron tries to be, but he doesn't have the intelligence level to speak on certain things. So when he does, he ends up sounding ridiculous, or they always say he's lying. So he probably shouldn't be in that role either. But they force him into that because he's the face of the league. They always go to him with questions when controversial stuff comes up, but he doesn't say the right things in the right way. Now, to fans and people who only pay attention to sports, it might sound like he's saying good stuff. But people who are listening to other things outside of sports, he don't know what he's talking about. So Jordan doesn't put himself in that situation. Guys like Tiger Woods, Derek Jeter, them dudes never, Steph Curry, them dudes don't speak on controversial situations because it's not their lane. They don't have that ability to do so.
All right.
I see what you saying.
Now, I would never judge Michael Jordan off it. I just wanted to clarify that nobody
But what
watching Michael
activists tell
Jordan
someone to
podcast.
rape? I mean,
No. Okay, so
I
okay.
see. No, I
Say
see your
something?
point.
Let me
That was a
comment
good
on that.
point
Let
right
me respond to that just real quick. So
Before
when Charleston White says this stupid stuff, like I said, I don't necessarily agree with his methods. But again, what his style is, some people cannot be saved. He's trying to provide controversial content to get views and likes. When he brings those people in, and if you listen to his entire interviews, then he starts spitting the game. He wraps that into the nonsense, which is probably, I mean, I couldn't do it, right? But he does that stuff to get
but
the
here you go.
views.
If
So can you
say that-
discern between the nonsense and the actual gems? You got to be able to do that.
All right, now if you could say that, I'm pretty sure if we up here men, you've heard a lot of things Charleston said that was very accurate.
I know him personally, so
All right.
yeah.
All right, so what I'm saying is, never mind the messenger. Did you get the message?
Exactly.
I've heard Michael Jordan say a whole lot of things that were horrible. Michael Jordan was asked a direct question: how do you feel about the children of your community dying over your shoes? And his response was, I didn't make the shoes for people who couldn't afford them. I cannot stand for that.
what the fuck?
But hold on, C-Rob. How much do Jordan cost in retail?
It depends which ones they are. You can get a pair
So
of
they
Jordans
cost
for
around
$200.
$200.
You can
If
get
they
a pair
cost
for
around
$1,000.
$200, but I have found some LeBrons that cost $240 too.
Yeah, but how many kids dying over the LeBrons? Has it become a thing? Has it become a thing? We
What
know.
I'm saying though, it's not because of the money. It's because they just like Jordans.
That's
People
not a
die
Jordan
over-
problem though.
I'm saying
If
people
kids are dying,
hold on.
Y'all negating the fact that the man answer was his answer though. You can feel how you want. He answered the way.
Hey, hold on. I got a question
Even
for a
finished
C-Rob.
though,
Hold on, real
bro.
quick.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
even
It's
got
too
into
many.
Hold on, bro.
It's too
Hold
many.
on, bro. Hold on, dog.
Yeah, y'all gonna let
Too
me
many
say-
people at this.
Hold on, dog. I'm
Talking
trying to
at
explain
once.
what you said. Because we talk about kids dying over shoes, right? You know when people bring up stuff like black on black crime, and then people try to downplay black on black crime and be like, oh, well, that's expected. If you're going to live in poverty and live around each other, that's expected, right? But now when it comes to this, you trying to blame it on I'm not saying you. I'm saying when it comes to this topic, people look at Michael Jordan and blame him for that.
Right.
But in other situations, when it's time to talk about black on black crime, they don't really want to talk about it. They make it seem like there's nothing we can do about it.
See, y'all keep saying that, bro. That's why I wanted to finish what I was saying, bro. No one cares what he doing. I don't care what he coming out of his pockets for. My thing is, if you ask me something about my product and somebody dying over it, my response is not that I don't care who dies. I didn't make them for him.
He didn't say he
It
didn't
ain't
care who
what you
dies.
do, it's how you do it, bro. It ain't never
He didn't
what
say
you
no.
do.
He didn't say he cares who dies though.
What'd he say then? His exact words were, I did
No,
not
he-
make the shoe for people who can afford them.
No, but he didn't say he didn't care about them dying though. He didn't say he didn't care about them dying though. I see what you saying. I see what you're saying, C-Rob.
Why are we moving the
I see what you're
goalposts?
saying.
So hold on.
I see what you're saying, C-Rob.
I just
I'm
think he
saying
could
we
have
not
gave a
finna
better
act like he
answer.
said
I
up
don't
here
know.
and said
You
something
moving the
he said.
goalposts. You said
Y'all
he
do
don't care
realize
about life.
Y'all do realize
and he
the
didn't
reason he
never say
responded
that.
like that is because the
Way
question
too
that was
many
asked
people
him, right?
talking at once.
So the reason that they asked him that question, he was basically were asking him the question because they said kids in poverty were dying over the shoes. So if kids in poverty are dying over the shoes, his response is, well, I don't make shoes for the kids who can't afford them. That being, I don't make shoes for kids in poverty who can't afford the shoes. And if they're out there killing each other over the shoe, then I don't understand what you want me to do about that. So with that being said, I don't understand how that's Jordan's fault. However, hold on. I do agree
Y'all
that
told
he
me hold
should
on 9
have. Hold
times.
on. I do agree that he should have answered that question better. But I think the problem is
Yeah,
it's a lot of motherfuckers out here looking for a savior rather than saving them fucking selves. Jordan
facts.
ain't
I agree. Facts.
responsible for
If you
nobody.
let me
LeBron
say
ain't
it, bro, I
responsible for
was
nobody.
trying to
Yeah,
explain
Glock
it.
is cooking, bro.
I
Let's see Rob. Let's see
That was
Rob get his
I was
point out.
trying
Let
to
him get his whole
See,
point
explain
out.
Rob.
it,
No, see,
bro.
Rob. I see what you. No, see, Rob. All I was trying to say to you was I do understand your point because I think it was a little insensitive that he said that. But go ahead, see, Rob.
Absolutely, bro. Like, we're not telling this man that he got to take his hard-earned money and go to the projects and make people become into wealth, bro. That's not what I'm saying, bro. But with power, there comes responsibility, bro. You know you Michael Jordan, bro. It could have been a better answer, bro. Let's not negate the fact that we're not telling him to come and save the world or the poor people in America, bro. But
But
with
that
power,
goes to what?
with
Yeah, you're
power
right.
though, bro. With power, we got to stand accountable, bro. Don't your younger brothers look up to you? It ain't your problem to make your younger brother do right, bro. But you
So I got
know
a question.
it goes
no,
up to
I
his
got a
Hold on,
next
one
question.
second,
Oh,
one second.
real quick. But I'm
C-Rob,
saying that goes to flashpoint because yeah, the answer could have been better, but he's not as like articulate. He's not a speaker. He's not. It's not something that he's used to just doing and
bro.
being an activist.
Care ain't about articulation,
No,
bro.
he
To
care. No,
care.
he do care, bro. He just said no. Hold on.
But what
You
did I
saying
say? What did I say out the gate? Billionaires are not good people.
Okay, so
So
let me
we
ask you
already
this
got to
question real quick.
understand that.
but Jordan
Hold on, let
wasn't
me ask
always
I
a
you.
got a
billion.
Let
But
me
question. I
let
Jordan
me
got a
wasn't
let me
always.
question.
ask you.
But I'm
Hold on,
saying
let me
Jordan
ask
wasn't
C-Rob
always
this
a
question real
billionaire
quick.
though.
C-Rob, who's the richest black man in America?
It is an investor. I forget his name, but he's a real estate investor. The older gentleman. I can't think of
That's
his
my
name.
point.
Yeah.
That's my point. That's my point. Right? We hold everybody accountable in different
Yeah,
ways.
but the
Yes,
real estate
Jordan. Hold
investor
on, hold on,
ain't
hold on,
say
hold
he
on,
don't
hold
care
on, hold
about
on, hold
people
on.
dying over houses,
Hold on, hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on.
I'm
And I'm pretty
speaking
sure
on
he wouldn't give a
Jordan.
fuck. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't give a fuck neither.
I'm
But
pretty
the
sure
point
he
I'm
wouldn't,
making,
but
hold
he
on,
ain't
one
say
second.
that to
The point
us,
I'm
bro,
making,
is
hold
what
on,
I'm
hold on, hold on.
saying.
The point I'm making is you don't even know the dude's name. But you're
What
saying with great power, great money comes great power and responsibility. But you can't even tell me who the richest black man in America is. When I'm telling you
I'm
right
saying I
now,
forgot his
this
name,
hold on,
Hey,
hold
bro.
on.
bro,
This
I ain't
dude,
gonna
this
lie.
dude is twice as rich as Jordan and has significantly more connection to him. It's way more powerful to him, and you don't even know his name.
Once again, bro, you taking what I'm trying to say. I'm saying I don't care what neither one of them do, bro. But when asked the question, bro,
What is? Hold on. What is he supposed to do though?
you keep saying do. I didn't tell him to do anything, bro. It's
No. So
just a
what? So
matter
what?
of
So
moral
what is it?
comfort, bro.
So what was his answer supposed to be?
So you
And
said
Julie, you
Say
can go
at the
next.
end of the day, Shaq got asked the same question, and you know what he did, bro? He put his shoes in Walmart, bro.
and y'all
Okay.
clown them
Okay.
shoes.
Cool.
Everybody
Okay.
He
clowns
talking
Cool.
those
about
And
he
he
talking
shoes.
about
sold
Hold
hold
on.
on,
more
hold
Hold
on,
on.
hold
shoes
on.
than
No.
anybody.
No. But
No,
no. But
but
C-Rob. Nobody dying over
you talking
Shaq's
about the
shoes though.
same Shaq who played the movie that got Kyrie canceled in his movie theater, and then bashed Kyrie for actually posting the link when the movie got played in his theater. That
Oh
same Shaq.
man.
What
Oh
None of
man.
these dudes are
what y'all
good
are doing?
Oh
dudes.
man. They don't
Say,
want to do
bro,
it.
hold on.
They ain't.
See, bro,
Glock. They ain't ready
y'all
for that.
talk over too much, bro. I'm trying to
They
tell
ain't
you,
ready for
nobody
that.
care about their actions outside of that, bro. Because once again, we talking about him being asked a direct question, bro. Y'all
Bro, hold
keep
on.
going into these people past and what they've done. Ain't nobody out here perfect.
Oh, no,
We
I
could
got a
pull
No,
question.
but
skeletons out
I
of
C-Rob.
got a
everybody's
question,
Oh yeah,
Glock.
yeah.
closet.
Oh yeah.
I
Go
got a
ahead, chosen.
question.
Go ahead, chosen. Let chosen go next.
Who are your governor? Who's your mayor? And where you're from?
Cook,
If you don't know that, bro, stop talking about that
Cook.
because you can't try to hold black people accountable for power. We
Bro,
keep
I
looking for
work hand in
celebrities
hand
to
with
make
the
a
with the
hold
senator
on, bro. We keep looking for
of my
celebrities to
state,
make
bro.
change,
I
but
work hand in
we don't
hand with
hold
senators,
don't
bro. What do
hold
you
no one
mean?
else
Hold on, hold on.
accountable. We
Listen
keep
what he's
we keep
saying.
talking about celebrities and black people. We don't hold no one else
Yeah,
accountable.
but you
Do
under
we
the
hold the
assumption
person
I
who
don't
own
know these
Walmart
people,
accountable?
bro. You
Do we
still
hold the
going
people who
on.
actually
You
make
asked me a
change
question
accountable?
and I'm
No,
telling you,
no,
I
hold
do
on.
know my governors. I
Hold on,
do know my
C-Rob.
senators.
What's
Hold
their
on,
name?
C-Rob. We gotta let
Do
him
you
finish
hold
like we
them?
let
Are you
everybody else
holding them
finish.
accountable, bro?
No.
Absolutely. I work hand in hand. Look her up. Senator Louise Lucas. Hand in hand with them. So,
But
like,
that's
don't make
You
assumptions,
said
bro. I'm speaking
senator,
on what I
bro. I
know of,
said
no,
not
you're
what I
not
governor.
think
hearing the
of.
point.
I
Hold
said
on. The
governor
whole
and
point,
mayor,
C-Rob, is this, right? Because
not
when
the senator.
earlier,
I saw people who can change laws. I said
yeah,
governor and mayor. You said senator.
right, right,
That's the
right.
closest I've gotten to it, brother. I'm working. What do you
But
mean? You
But
asked me
no,
what
you're
I'm
not hearing the
doing.
listen.
point.
You
But I'm
asked
trying to
me what
tell you.
I'm
I'm
doing.
trying to tell you. I'm trying to educate you. You stop worrying about what other people. Celebrities have no
You said
power to
worry
make
about what I think.
change.
I'm talking about what you
The
think, bro.
people.
You just
I'm
assume I
trying
don't
to
know
tell
these
you.
people.
I'm trying to tell you what you're worrying about the wrong shit, bro. You worry about people. You said hold people accountable. A lot of power, a lot of responsibility. The people who have the power to actually make change. Are you talking about them, bro? Are you going to them,
I
bro?
absolutely
Are you
do.
making letters? Are you talking about them, bro? Or are you just on
Bro, once
TikTok, bro?
again, bro, you need to look it up, bro. I
Yeah, because
just
you
told
gotta
you I
remember,
do,
you
You're
bro.
gotta
not
understand what I'm
I
trying
just
to
told
say,
you
bro.
I
What I'm
do.
trying, what you
But
You talking about
C-Rob,
Michael Jordan?
C-Rob,
All right, bro.
C-Rob,
Go ahead.
you talking about the insensitivity of a billionaire. businessman.
Never mind
right?
that. What did the
I
man
know.
just say I didn't know, bro?
Bro,
Never
No,
mind
hold
all
on.
that, bro.
I never said you
Fuck
didn't know
Jordan, bro.
anything,
What did
bro.
the man just say to me, bro? Fuck
Bro,
Jordan.
you want-
What did that man just say to me? I
Bro,
don't know, and I'm not
I
doing
never
it.
said you didn't know
I rock with
anything, bro.
C-Rob.
That's
I
all
rock
I'm
with
saying,
C-Rob.
bro.
What are you talking about,
God
bro?
damn.
Hey,
Ask
C-Rob,
you
I
a
just followed you,
question,
gang.
bro.
No, he just asked you a question, C-Rob, because what
I'm
it
not
is
trying to be, bro. I can change. I can put you on, bro. Go
Yeah,
look
but
up
I
a black
stopped you
meme.
and told you
Go
I'm
look
doing
up a
them
black
things,
meme.
though. I
Go
stopped
look
you
up
in
a
the middle of
black
that
meme.
conversation.
Go look
I'm
up a
doing
black
those
meme,
things.
bro.
All right, so
Go
you
look
said
up a
you
black
you are
meme.
working with people to
Hold
make.
on, hold on, hold on. I was ready to say this real quick, because earlier, the reason why that's a good point, what Chosen just said, because earlier, right? And let me know how y'all feel about what I said earlier, because I just be speaking my opinion, my mind. They was talking about Jordan being not doing nothing for Chicago crime rate and stuff. And so when I was talking about how Obama lived in Chicago, he wasn't doing nothing either for it. But wouldn't y'all say that Obama got more power to change stuff than a guy like Michael Jordan?
Jordan probably has enough power to change whatever he wants to get changed, but that's not his obligation.
I'm saying,
Role,
what about
Oh
Obama?
my God, this nigga is an athlete. Who do you think he is?
right?
Yeah, I'm saying, Flash. What about Obama? You ain't answer that.
No, I'm my bad. I didn't hear the whole question. I'm sorry about that. Say that one more
Yeah,
time.
no, you heard exactly what I said.
No, I straight up, I didn't hear the part you said. All I heard was Jordan had the power. I heard you mention Obama, but I didn't hear that whole thing.
Right. You
No,
ain't hear what you wanted to hear.
I'll comment. I mean, I'll respond.
No, I'm
Honestly,
messing with you, bro. I'm just messing with you. But no, but look, so Jordan, by Obama living in Chicago all that time, what I'm saying is, like, wouldn't he have more power to do things? Like, because people in the comments was coming at Jordan for not doing nothing for Chicago crime rate, but they're not coming at Obama for the same thing when he was living in Chicago too. So
I
it's
ride Obama ass. Obama ain't do nothing for us but make us gay.
yeah. See, I don't know enough about that to
Oh,
speak
I ain't,
on it.
I ain't, I ain't
I
trying to
don't,
hear
What
that.
the
I don't know
fuck?
enough
Look,
about what he did.
all I'm saying is this,
Obama's
man.
not
All I'm saying
president
is this.
anymore.
Motherfuckers
somebody
gotta
said the
stop.
whole conversation
Motherfuckers
is
gotta stop
lame. It's
looking
not
for
lame.
saviors
It's a
and
real
save
conversation,
themselves.
dog. Oh yeah, so Apollo, you haven't said anything yet. What you feel about this?
Well, a few things, honestly. Like, I agree with the whole billionaire thing. Like, if you have someone's a billionaire, like, they're obviously, like, taking advantage of people somewhere, somehow. Like, I don't think people understand how much a billion is. Like, a million seconds is 12 days, a billion seconds is 32 years. So that just
Now,
gives you an idea
Damn.
of how much a billion is.
but
And then,
yeah, go
I
ahead.
just like to remind people that just because you're a billionaire doesn't mean you have $1 billion liquid.
Yeah, that's
Most
exactly what I was about to
billionaires
say.
are
yeah,
not actually
That's
billionaires
facts.
That's exactly what I'm about
but
to
capital-wise.
you're
say.
They're not
Not
actually
obviously
liquid.
I don't
taking
even think
advantage
people
of
know what
Like, you don't
people.
liquid
just have
means,
exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
So when I
Paulo
ask,
made a
like,
great point.
like
It's just
Glot,
not
hey, Glot,
liquid.
Glot,
It's
yeah, Glot. They not sitting around with $2 billion in their basement. You feel
And let's
me?
be honest here. Jordan became a billionaire for the fact that he owned the Charlotte Hornets. That's why he became a billionaire.
but the
Yeah,
He was a
mentality and the
billionaire before
ability
that.
to amass
Jordan wasn't always.
a billion
I'm saying
dollar
Jordan was.
businesses, whatever you have to do to climb that ladder to even be mentioned, you are not an inherently good person. You
Well,
had to
yo,
have
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And this is this is
so hold
this
on,
is
all right,
this
hold
is
on,
Okay, nah.
hold on. Hey, let me respond back to that though.
Go ahead.
And
Go ahead,
I
Glot.
typically would agree with you. However, I'm not saying Michael Jordan is a good person. I don't know that nigga personally. But what I'm saying is a lot of times you have to understand why these people are making money and how they're making money to make those assumptions. Jordan became a billionaire based on the fact that he literally bought the Charlotte Hornets for like 300 something million, and that team grew to be a multi-billion-dollar organization.
Have you
That's
seen
why
how they
he's a
make those
billionaire.
shoes?
That's
Have
number
you
one. Hold
seen?
on. That's number one.
Exactly.
Number
Exactly.
two, we have to understand that Michael Jordan is a fucking athlete. Michael Jordan is not some rinky-dink dude who started a bullshit-ass business and ended up coming in some money with some politicians. Michael Jordan made the majority of his money off of Nike, which is the brand that he was the one that was responsible for making as popular as it is, which is now one of the most popular brands of all time. On top of that, he also didn't earn money from his actual career. That's where the majority of his money came from. Owning a team that he bought off of money he made from playing basketball and being an ambassador for Nike. So
Well,
with that being
outside.
Yeah.
said, like we can't put him in the same category as a Grant Cardone or as a fucking these politicians. This nigga is an athlete. I don't
No, right.
understand why y'all
Politicians
make him
aren't
an athlete.
billionaires.
That's
Yeah.
all I'm
Exactly,
saying.
but
Hold on, real
listen,
quick.
outside of his athletic ability and playing on the court, his worldwide exposure is from his Nike brand or his Jordan brand. Do you know how that stuff is made? Have you ever looked and seen those sweatshops and how that stuff? So as a with the pool that he has, he can stop that all in one day. But no,
But
that's where
no, the
his
whole
money's
thing
coming
is,
Hold on.
so
from.
first of all,
Hold
no,
on.
but listen, hold on,
I agree with that. I agree
But
with that to an
Flash,
extent.
Nike,
However,
those sweatshops is from Nike.
yeah,
Those
and that's what I was
sweatshots
gonna
is
say.
from
Like,
Nike.
however, he's an
Yeah, go ahead.
ambassador for Nike. That nigga doesn't own Nike. He's not even a majority owner in Nike. Like,
If I
this is
okay, let me get this point out, and then I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah,
Now,
Nike.
if
No, hold on, real quick. I was ready to say something, Flag. Hold on,
all
real
right,
quick, because them sweatshops is owned by Nike. And because I want to respond to what you said when you said, oh, if you're a billionaire, the stuff you have to do to climb the ladder to be a billionaire makes you a terrible person. So what you gotta do to climb the ladder to be a billionaire, Flash? Since you know.
okay, so it's kind of a complicated answer, but in order to amass
I'm
that
saying,
much,
do you know what to do to become a billionaire?
I'll give you a
It's
quick
not a
example.
complicated answer.
Right. Okay, I'll give you a quick example. So I grew up in a family that does certain things, right? Certain things that will get you in a lot of trouble. My father, my uncles, and my some of my cousins, right? I know what they do. I know what they have done to get their money, right? I could have got involved in the same thing, but not been as in touch with it as they were. I disassociated myself from that because I understood what it did to people, first and foremost, and also what it could have
But
done to me.
everybody has,
So the
everybody,
point
but
is,
everybody has,
right?
but
So
everybody has different ways of making their money,
right,
though.
but what I'm saying is, I could have went down that
Like,
lane, and I could have went
go ahead.
down that lane and been good, or I could have
But that's
went.
that lane. But that's that one lane. And what I'm saying is, a guy like rappers, like a guy like Jay-Z. I ain't trying to speak on what he doing or what he did, but you know, it ain't like Jordan was out here selling crack and harming the black community to make money.
No, it wasn't. I'm
So
not necessarily saying the black community. I'm saying like people in
somebody
general.
overseas, right? And if somebody overseas, if they working for a company where they got to make Jordans, they signed up for that job.
Exactly, but if you understand
So you sign up for a job, it ain't really slavery if you signed up for it.
right, but if you understand what's going on in that environment and you still keep yourself attached to it, then you got a part in it.
what's going on in the environment.
Yeah. What about Jordan? Mayor just explained it to you how he uses money from basketball to buy the Charlotte Hornets.
No, I'm not saying that he's not putting his money in good places, and the money that he's amassing from some of the things that he came up like with his brands. And I'm not knocking it. Like, you know, if I had that opportunity, obviously, but it's a moral issue to see these people making 10 cents an hour to benefit you.
But they signed up for it.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I agree.
Hold on. I agree with that, but at the same time, I'm gonna ask again. Like, how do we know what's going on over there? Like, this is the thing, right? America has
I be on later. Keep cooking.
America has this such high moral type shit that we love to be on, right? Like, we know what these people going through and what they actually living through everywhere. Like, I've been to some of these fucking places that we love to talk about how poor they are and how horrible they are. Them motherfuckers be over there living their life happy as fuck.
They do, but okay. So check another example.
Hold on. So when we sit here and be like, oh, they got kids over there working for 10 cents an hour, brother, you can go over there with $50 and live like a king. Like,
that's true. That's a good point. That's
what's going on in that area for us to.
That is a very good point.
I agree with you.
It's not common for kids to work in other places.
Not a good point.
America's one of the only fucking places where we look at kids and be like, yo, you know, you can't work. And I agree with that because I think there's a level of development that needs to come before you get a job. But with that being said, other countries don't have that same viewpoint.
I agree with you, brother, but check this out. Listen.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
China's not a free country.
You have a problem with capitalism. You don't have a problem with Jordan. You have a problem with capitalism.
Right, but
China's not capitalist.
Hold on. Listen, that's a very good point because 10 cents an hour over there, that probably get them
Oh my God, you guys are not right here.
Apollo, hold on. I'm gonna try to help him. I'm gonna try to
talk about it.
Okay, check it. So I work at I'm an electrician at a factory, right? I make $35 an hour. The people below me, now I don't want to say below me, but the operators and stuff make $20 an hour here in America. This same company that I work for has plants in South America, Mexico. You know how much they pay those people to do the exact same thing that our operators do? $6 an hour. They get paid $6 an hour.
Hold on.
So the reason they do that is because they can take advantage of that cheap labor.
Flash, you said it was where though? You said the capitalism. Where they work at?
Mexico's a bucket.
Mexico, Brazil, South America.
But that's what I'm saying. The money is different in other places.
Right, but they take.
So you have a problem with capitalism?
Not necessarily. I don't have a problem. I'm just saying what it is. So they take.
I'm saying about them making $6 an hour. That's different than $6 an hour here.
Right, but the reason it's the sole reason these plants are there is because they can get that $6 an hour labor. Now, if they had all these plants here where they got to pay people to 28 and whatever,
that's not being a terrible person. No, that's just
that's taking advantage of the people for your own profit margin.
So capitalism.
Well, yeah. But that's what Jordan is. So that's not.
Yeah, but that's what everybody is, though.
But if you're Michael Jordan and you say, "Nah, man, I'm not agreeing
Hey,
with
look, you
what's
know what my first job? Hey, look, you know what my first job was, Flash? It was McDonald's for $9 an hour.
they was
But
get."
I wasn't out here saying the owner taking advantage of me.
No, the owner was definitely taking advantage of you, but you just didn't
No,
realize
he
it
wasn't.
because
No,
you
I
was.
signed up for it. The job was helping me pay for things I need to pay for.
From your perspective, it was
As a working
good.
man.
From their
I
perspective,
think we're missing the point.
So wait,
No,
like,
from their perspective, they're employing people in black communities.
brother.
wait.
It was all.
So
It
the
was
thing
all. It
is,
was all. Listen, it was all black people. Listen, listen.
so wait,
If
this
you go
is
to if you go
so
to
this is
McDonald's
about
right now, right? You go to McDonald's right now. It's all black people and Hispanic people working in there. It was all blacks and Hispanics in that McDonald's.
Do you think they're doing that to help you?
What are you talking about?
Do you think?
That's not where I live.
so wait,
What are you
do
talking
you,
about?
so wait, do you think
Hold on,
when
Not where I
so
live.
wait, do you think
hold on.
so let me ask you this. Do you think when people start a business, they start a business to help you?
Hold on, Fred. How is a job not helping me? It teaches me discipline, responsibility, and I can pay for things of my own without having to ask my mommy, to get me some Jordans.
Can I
No pun
talk,
intended.
guys?
We talking about hold on. No pun intended. We
Hey,
talking
I think
about
we're missing the point, guys.
no, my whole standpoint
you're
is
all
that
missing the damn point.
Tell me when
having
you
a
want me
job-
to
hold on.
respond.
Having
I'll
a
respond
job-
to it. Tell me when you want me to respond.
having a job is a good thing.
I agree. I agree with you. But do you understand the perspectives of what it is? Okay, I like that you asked that question. So you working at McDonald's for the $9 an hour. From your perspective, bro, that's amazing. You doing your thing, like you say, you ain't gotta ask nobody for no money. At the top of the food chain, they looking at you like a slave. You're
How though? How are you looking at me like a slave?
Because
You guys, listen. Come on.
So capitalism.
Can I have a moment, please?
capital.
Oh yeah, go
yeah.
ahead, bro. I ain't even
Basically,
trying to.
Well, no.
Go
So what Glock is saying is you, and,
hold on.
he said, I think he said it perfectly.
Let Andrew go first.
You despise capitalism. Like when it comes down to it, like people aren't paid based on how hard they work. They're paid based on the value that they bring. When it comes down to flipping burgers at McDonald's, you don't bring that much value. Like, how long is the training period for that? Like, is it a day? It don't really take that long. So you're replaceable as fuck
Now,
because
he
you
does
don't
have
have
a point.
any high level skills.
Wait. He does have
real
a
quick,
point
real quick.
about skill sets, okay?
Yeah, go.
I grew up in Gary, Indiana, okay, in the 60s. I was 8
Shout out Michael
years old.
Jackson.
Listen, I was 8 years old, shoveling snow in the winter for pennies, for quarters, basically, for all the neighbors with socks on my hands because my old man was a mill worker on strike or laid off half the time, and my mother was a waitress for a bunch of rich fucks at Gary Country Club. So, working, yeah, I understood real quick in my life I didn't want to be poor. But I looked at my family and I said, I ain't going to be like them some bitches. They're a bunch of damn criminals, okay? We'll just leave it at that, okay? And
no, but you're right. Capitalism. I'm not disagreeing with capitalism. I'm just saying when you have that ability to, or I ain't gonna say ability. When you up there, you are not caring about a lot of people below you. You're caring about that money. So
yeah, that's not true, dog.
I am up there. I've been up there for 40 years, and
I'm talking about up there.
Everybody. I care
Ain't
about
nobody
everybody.
in this comment section up there.
No,
So-
Flash. What I'm saying to you is you don't know where somebody at life, dog.
That's right.
You need to stop with
Yeah,
these
but
assumptions.
you guys, we're
So
missing the point here. No one needs $1 billion.
Yes.
No one needs that. Like, there's
Okay,
nothing you can't
people
buy
are
with $1
willing
billion.
to pay for that.
Nobody. Hold on. Nobody needs a phone. Now what?
Come on, guys.
Okay, fine. Whatever you want to say, but
Yeah.
$1 billion.
You got one,
Okay,
right?
which
You
one?
got
of
one,
you
though, right?
would- Wait. Which one of you guys would not take $1 billion if it was offered to you?
That's not.
Yes,
the,
but
that's
you
not
don't
the
understand.
point.
Like,
No,
there used to
no.
be
Which
like
one?
tax
Which one?
on
Which
this,
one?
like on really rich people. There isn't
Jordan
now.
earned it, buddy. Jordan earned it.
Facts. He earned his money.
So y'all got a problem with capitalism, basically.
No one earns that
No,
much money.
it's not a problem. It's not.
Dog, he earned his own money.
Yes,
and
not.
hold on,
No,
bro.
but no one earns billions of dollars.
Yes,
You're
they
earning
do.
it off other people's labor.
They don't
No one
understand the
earns
concept,
He earned
Apollo.
it.
It's
He
Well,
earned
no,
it, though. He
but
earned it.
That's
but
true.
wait, that's literally capitalism. That's really what it
Yes,
is.
but we still
Like,
could
if we
tax
don't-
them.
You have a problem with
You
capitalism.
can
No, I'm
still
saying-
tax the
I'm
rich.
saying-
So hold on. So Apollo.
No,
So
but
Apollo.
I'm saying when it comes down to capitalism, when you're at the bottom, you trade time for money. That's what you do. When you're at the top, you trade money for time. So when it comes down to things that you don't want to do, you pay other people to do it. That's what you do when it comes down to
Yeah,
capitalism.
and you'll never
Like,
run out of money.
even
Like,
if- even
the
if-
system is set up so you
no, but
never
I'm
will
saying
lose it.
Exactly.
No, but I'm saying
I'm
Apollo.
saying
Yeah, go.
I'm saying that even if you even if you start off a business, if we take, for example, a farm, right? If we fuck around and we take, for example, a farm, you can farm yourself, and once you get to a certain amount of money, you might say, you know what? I don't want to do this shit anymore. I'm going to pay somebody else to do it.
Freddie.
Now it has to make sense. It has to make
Everybody
sense
goes
for
Or
you.
yeah.
or
I'm
you
just saying
buy
it has to.
you buy more
No, I'm
land
saying
and
Hold
take it
on.
apart.
no.
Hold on.
You can't. And correct. You can buy more land, and the more money you earn, the more employees you can get. Other than that, without capitalism, then you have to provide value, and that's what happens to people at the bottom.
Right, Freddie. Let me
People at
comment
the
on that real
bottom
quick, brother.
don't have any value to provide aside from
Well,
their time. Like,
Hold on.
wait,
Let me.
I'm just
No
saying,
one has
here,
enough value
I'm
wait
to
a
saying
make
minute.
in,
billions of
I'm saying,
dollars.
I'm saying, no,
No
I'm
one.
saying in general,
Guys. Yeah,
Hold on.
but
a
but
16-year-old doesn't have shit to offer but time. That's all they have.
that's
Let me
true.
comment
So
on that real quick. It
Go
is
ahead.
capitalism, and ain't nothing. I'm not saying I disagree with that, but here's what I'm saying. At a certain point, you cannot care about the people that are below you. Example here.
Exactly.
Hold on. If I have a business right now and I employ one person, me and that one person, we're gonna rock because we starting this business. Up the chain, now I got 5 employees. Now up the chain, I got 20. Up the chain, up the chain. Once I get to the point where my shit is worth $1 billion and I got 7 million employees below me, I don't give a shit what's going on. I mean, I
That's
can't.
Okay,
you. That's
guys.
you. Hold on, hold
But
on.
that's
Flash,
how it
flash. That's
works.
you,
It's
bro.
not just me.
That's
That's
Not
how it
you.
always,
works.
That's
guys.
you.
For,
That's
well,
in
you.
one is a
Hold on, Freddie. Hold on, Freddie. Let Art
Can I
English
say something?
go
as
ahead.
Can I
Because
say
as
his
a
mic is lower.
general
And then we
rule,
gotta let
you
Joe
are
Milk go
correct.
next.
I'll
Yeah.
give you 2 examples, okay? I worked for Jack Stack at SRC. We were an employee-owned company that remanufactured diesel engines. I was a quality manager there. I had guys working for me for $12 an hour for 29 years, and they retired 58 years old millionaires because the stock price, because we owned it. And I understand that. Now, my father-in-law, I'm from Gary. My wife was from Mississippi. Her My father-in-law owned 3,000 acres of cotton and soybean fields. He had 19 shacks on that property that the families lived in. The first time I ever went down there dating my wife, because I was living in Arkansas, North Central, and I said, "This is ridiculous. It's like walking back time 100 years." She goes, "Well, you know, they treat him. She treats him good." World War II veteran he was, and a guy had all these families, generation after generation after generation. He was taking advantage of working on his farm. It was sickening. I mean, absolutely sickening. And God got the last laugh though, because my grandson, my son-in-law is black, and my grandson's half black, and
See,
he was born
that's
the
a
same
perfect
day.
example, though. That's a
Wait a
perfect
minute.
example
He
of
was born the same day as my father-in-law, okay, who hated everybody. And my mother-in-law wouldn't even hold him when he's a baby, but she's dead now. But guess who's going to get all that inheritance from all that farmland? Yeah, that's right.
the top.
Son, I love it. I love it. but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they do take advantage of people. I do not take advantage of people. I could
Like
care
Apollo
less.
said, you're not earning at a certain point. You're based on your labor and work. At a certain point, when you start moving up, you're not earning that money. You got to rely
Hold
on
on, hold on,
other
hold
people
on.
to earn
Flash,
That's
it for
flash,
you.
exactly
flash,
right.
Exactly.
flash, flash,
Exactly.
That's right.
Yep.
flash.
That's
What I'm
right.
saying to you,
well,
Flash,
no.
is
Yeah,
So
I hear
so
you.
the
I
thing
hear you.
is
hold on,
no,
hold
but
on, hold on, hold on.
the thing is what
Flash,
you. I'm saying
flash.
the thing is
Oh,
what he.
yeah, go ahead. He was right. He was ready to go next. You
I'm
right. Go
saying
ahead.
the thing is what he believes is he believes you earn money from hard work. That's what he believes. When it comes down to, say, for example, Bezos, right? He came up with Amazon. Bezos really changed the entire way that we shop. He provided a different value that we didn't have before.
True.
That's what he did, and
True.
that's why he's one of the richest men in the world.
Yep.
And what a person like me, I'm able to use that platform to earn money
True.
because I'm an Amazon seller.
True. And you're
You feel
making him
me?
more
But
money.
that
Yep.
yeah, I make him more money, but
Let me say something real quick, Freddie.
but I'm also able to make more money. I'm also able to make more money on my own, right? But
You're
I'm just
making
saying that
you're making pennies compared to him.
comes down to
But that's his
compare.
money,
Hold
bro. He
on, yeah,
earned
but the
that
thing
though,
is, though,
bro.
hold on. The
He
thing
earned
is, I
that,
think
bro.
Hold on, y'all, real quick. Before you go though, man, you want to let Joe Mel say something?
Yo, so first of all, yo, what up, Crunch? What up, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. But I just wanted to respond to what Apollo was saying that no one needs to have $1 billion. But I wanted to ask him a question. Do you know anybody who works for Amazon, Apollo? You're muted, by the way. But anyway, if you do know somebody that works for Amazon, that person wouldn't have that job without Jeff Bezos coming up with that, because he employs millions of people. All these people wouldn't be working right now.
Yeah.
And to say that no one should have $1 billion, honestly, bro, that's nobody's business, bro. He earned that money, bro.
It is people's business. Can I say something here?
Wait,
Like,
hold on, because I'm not done.
No, hold on. Let Apollo go ahead. Ask Apollo a question.
yeah, I was gonna say I've been on here quite a while and barely said a word. But so Jeff Bezos doesn't do anything. You guys know that, right? Like,
Bro,
he lets
because
people, allows
somebody go
people.
work
No,
already.
listen to
Somebody
me.
go work already.
He allows people to sell things on his website. He's a middleman. He does nothing at
Bro,
all.
but
Nothing.
besides that, he has his workers, bro. He came up with the company. Like, you can't say
He
he
came
didn't
up
earn
with
that.
an idea for a bookstore.
Okay, and he
Okay,
did
cool.
what
Yes.
he did, and it became what it
So,
became. Like, you can't just be
and he
rich
makes,
because
you know,
you
he's
don't
one of the
have a
Yeah,
richest
that's
men
why
in
I
the
was. Yeah,
world.
Jomel, I agree with you on that because when I brought up the example of me working at McDonald's, the owner would come in there sometimes, and just because he's a millionaire now or however much money he has doesn't mean that he wasn't working hard when he was 16 like me.
That's what I'm
You feel
saying.
what I'm
I'm
Like,
saying?
not
he
saying he
made the
wasn't.
money.
Hold on, let me
I'm
say
I'm
saying
something
so.
real
saying
quick.
once.
So
No, I'm
this
saying
is
so.
hold
So
on.
when
This
you
is my
say he's not earning it though, you don't
He's
understand
not.
that these billionaires are put in positions to be a billionaire because of all the work they put in before they had $1 billion.
Bro, like,
Yes, which
So,
is
so that's
fine.
so I'm saying.
bro,
So if
bro,
they didn't do that, they wouldn't be in
Good.
position. So they
Yep.
technically are
Yep.
earning it.
Hold on.
Yep.
Number
well,
one, I want to piggyback off what Jomel said. Like, Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. Yes, Jeff Bezos is a billionaire because he created over 40,000 millionaires. Jeff Bezos, as a single individual, with the idea that he brought to the table that he made billions off of, created over 40,000 millionaires.
Thank
But
you.
y'all sit here and will say, "Oh, these individuals don't deserve this money." He's bringing, like Freddie
You
said,
got it.
value to the market, and not
that's what
Thank
I'm
only
you.
is he
saying,
bringing
bro.
value to the market where he's profiting off of it, he's
Yeah.
creating
Hey.
institutions and situations that are
Exactly.
leading to other people getting rich, right? He's
Exactly.
creating not only other jobs because he has millionaires that he's created, he's had 100,000 he created,
Yep.
and he also has other motherfuckers that make 10, 20,000, whatever case,
Exactly.
off that platform. So
No,
for
we
for
made a
me, how I
fortune
look at
off
it
his
is
stock.
we really
Wait,
got to
hold on.
stop doing this thing where we look at people and say, you don't deserve something you work for because
Yes,
I can't go get it.
I
Gotta
agree.
stop pocket
No, it's
watching.
not that you can't go
It's
get it.
big
It's
pocket
too
watching
much.
energy, bro.
It's
Big
not too
It's
pocket
too
much.
watching.
much.
I
Not
agree
too
with you,
much. Not
man.
too much.
It's just how it works. If a business become that successful, the money is just going to
Bro,
keep
So it
adding up.
used to
Yes, it
be,
is.
here, hear me out. It used to be when a business became that successful, they were taxed heavily. They're not
bro,
anymore.
Okay,
so
and
Like,
what
if
are
we
they
tax
Hold
spending?
those
on.
Wait,
businesses,
why
we could
are
all
they
have
taxing
health
people?
care
No,
for
no, 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 no,
free.
no,
Where's
no,
the
no, no,
tax
no,
money
no, no,
going,
no.
bro?
write-offs.
You don't
Wait,
Well,
tax
you
them
People
guys.
I'm not
write-offs.
mad at
do.
that
Taxing
take.
businesses
hey, wait,
doesn't
Crunch, can
create
I say
jobs.
something?
Yeah, real quick, we do got to go one at a time. So
Hang on, hang on.
Yeah.
let's let Shamar and Poetic go
I
ahead,
want
and
to
then
talk,
Hey,
man. All right.
Apollo, I just want to say, bro, why
one second, Archangel, because I know
Hey,
you're going to be spitting more
because
facts.
why do
taxing
you guys
companies
routinely
is no
hold?
good because you create jobs when you don't tax company. I know for a fact. And guess what? Those
Facts.
people working for you are taxed. They're taxed out the
Mm.
ass on everything. You go buy something, you're taxed on your damn furniture, your own with personal property. You're taxed on your car every freaking year. It's bullshit. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't think they should pay taxes as long as they are making jobs, create good jobs. I'm not talking about shit jobs. I'm talking
That's
good
Mm.
jobs.
ridiculous.
No, but
That's
once
not
again, I
The
think
ridiculous.
I don't,
economy was
we
better
can.
when we
I
were
don't even
taxing
think it's
rich.
that.
And when
It's a
was that?
different
No,
I'm
we've
sorry,
perspective.
never
wait,
That's a
taxed
when
good.
was
rich
that?
guys.
Wait,
We've
When was
never
That's
that?
a
taxed
good
guys,
rich.
can
Yeah, I
perspective.
I
don't know when
just
that
say one
was.
more
I
thing?
don't
You let
Yeah.
me
pay
talk, I
property
can tell you
taxes.
guys.
I
Real
don't
quick, we're
pay
gonna
no
let
tax.
everybody go one at a time. Real quick. We're gonna let Poetic and Shamar go, and then we're gonna let Apollo and Archangel and Glock, finish that up. But
I
go
just
ahead.
want to
And let me
say,
go after them. Let me go
I just
after
want
them.
to
All right.
say, I find it
I
interesting
did.
that
Oh,
you
go
all
ahead,
hold
Samar.
independent businessmen more accountable than you hold your elected officials. People always say, "Oh, let's tax, let's tax." Where is the tax money going? Right? So why am I going to tax a billionaire who's actually providing value for society, and then that tax
Thank
money
you.
that's sitting there and gets used by these politicians for whatever they choose to use
Who
it
is
for?
that masked man?
It
Who
doesn't
is that?
really it doesn't ever get
He's my
reflected amongst
hero.
the people, right? You can't ever see the impact that all these tax dollars are really
Exactly.
making on the street. but then you guys just want to keep increasing tax. What it is it sounds like pocket watching behavior. Like I want to handout behavior. That's what it sounds like. And the world is hard. I get it. But you have to start pointing the finger at the right people, brother. Point the finger at the government. They have billions of unused tax money. Stop trying to overtax, because when you overtax billionaires, guess what they do? They pack up their company and they go to another country that's not going to overtax them.
Yes, we
Then
do.
are you going to employ all those people who are now out of a job because the company that they were working for is getting overtaxed?
Exactly.
Or are you going to say, oh, tough luck?
Exactly.
My thing is, we complain about taxes. How about y'all go to the fucking senators, the governors, and the
That's what
politicians
I'm
and tell them to
saying.
stop
Go to
spending
your
your fucking
elected
hard-earned money on dumb
officials.
shit so they can lower them taxes on you.
Exactly.
Go to your
Yeah,
elected
hey,
officials.
that's
Stop pocket
that's the
watching
crazy.
billionaires, bro.
All right,
Yeah, go ahead,
guys.
poetic.
My turn
That's the
now?
crazy.
Poetic. It'll be
Yeah, no,
poetic
I
and
was
then
just
you,
gonna
and then
No,
you
say,
Archangel.
that's.
Yeah.
it is. I'm always
I
political.
was just
I
gonna say like
I
that's the.
made a mistake in 2020, guys, during the height of COVID and ran
Oh,
for U.S. Congress against that fat ass Billy Long, 5-term congressman, going in an auctioneer, come out a multimillionaire. I picked a bad time to run during COVID, but I'm running this year in Southwest Missouri as a conservative Republican, because you can't win if you're not. Okay.
But brother, Shamar just proved my point about how
Oh,
billionaires do
guys,
what they do.
hold on, real quick. My bad, y'all. I don't want to keep cutting y'all off, but
Yeah.
it was poetic turn. We gotta let him go ahead real quick.
Okay.
yeah, no, I was just gonna go back to the point. People saying that it's not fair, and you trying to hold someone like Michael Jordan accountable for anything. I mean, if the man was smart enough to take his money and create residual income, like that's the thing that a lot of us don't understand about people that are in the millionaires and billionaires type of category. Like these people create residual income. That means that they don't have to work because they took their finances and was smart about it to where it can just pull residual income. They don't have to work. Like that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm
Yep.
not broke. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
you're gonna tell me and try and hold me accountable for somebody that's poor that decides like, oh, I'm gonna live in this type of lifestyle that I'm living in. It's the same thing when you're looking at a person at gangbang. They decide they want to live in that type of lifestyle and condition.
And you know what, guys?
So
Most of the kids I grew up with, they're dead.
Mm.
so it's like, so how can you then try and fault somebody that's rich or somebody that's in that category because they decided to do the right thing with their time? Like that's
Hey,
just
Flash.
crazy to me.
Yeah, Flash can get next.
Okay.
Flash, Freddie, Apollo.
Okay, so
Or Flash, Archangel, Freddie, Apollo.
all right, so this whole topic kind of started off with me saying billionaires I don't think are good people inherently because you can't be a good person and sit with multi-billion dollars. I think first of all, I think we don't have sight of what $1 billion is. So when you have that much money and you're not doing what I don't want to say you should be doing, but you're not doing certain things with that money. We
Like what?
understand that it's
Like
no,
what?
okay. Yep. Go ahead.
I'm just asking you, what do you feel like they should be doing with the money?
I feel like they should
We
do.
also
Me
got to realize that,
personally,
I'm going to say it again, most billionaires do not have $1 billion. If you have $1 billion net worth, that does not make you an actual person with $1 billion in their account. You have to understand that most billionaires are not
Facts.
billionaires because of the actual liquid capital that they own.
right?
That
I
they have.
understand that.
Most
No, me
billionaires
personally,
are billionaires based on the actual assets that they own. I am a millionaire based on my assets. I don't have close to a fucking $1 million.
right? I
Facts.
understand that point. Shamar, I don't think they should be doing anything. I just think we look at them and expect them to do something. They're not the type of person to do that. Okay, here's another example.
No, but
Most
wait,
of them
you
are
said,
assholes, guys. I
but
know
I just want to know
millionaires.
what you think they should be doing with the money, because you said that they're not good people because they're not necessarily doing what they should be doing.
They're just
Okay,
not good
let me
people.
start that over
They're
then.
not good people, and I'll tell you guys
Good and
why.
bad people. That's subjective, right? So it's from people's perspective. So when I say that the people that own my company, right, that multi-billion-dollar company, yearly we get profit sharing checks, right?
Yep.
Profit sharing checks based on whatever the profit is.
Yep.
They make billion dollars a year. Last year we didn't get a profit sharing check at all. They didn't even throw us $50. They didn't even say nothing. We just didn't get it. Now you don't think, even though they didn't make the profit that they wanted to make, you don't think they still could have broke bread?
But I'm saying, Flash, that's them.
That's what I'm saying.
What
So
I'm
if
They
you're
could
saying,
have,
if you
so
are if you
that's on
care,
those.
hold on. If you care about your bottom line people, I'm not saying give them a job and let them work. I'm saying if you care, you be like, okay, here's this $2,000, man. We can afford it, and it's not even
Okay,
going.
so that's hold
yeah,
up.
but
Yeah,
their
good.
their
But wait, was there no
problem is
profits?
they're accountable to
It,
stockholders, and
I
it's
got a
all
ex-
about
question.
money and
Anybody in here? So I
dividends.
know Archangel is a business owner. He's owned business stocks and had success in his career. And I'm not trying to throw no shade because I'm in the same boat as everybody else on this app. Don't get it wrong. But when you talk about business, I don't know how many people that we've heard speak on this conversation actually understand business and how business works and how taxes on business works and how employee taxes work and how actually the business side of the house is actually ran. I don't understand why we continue to look at these guys who are billionaires. Yes, these motherfuckers who are billionaires are high-level millionaires, but they're
They got
not
bills.
worth $1 billion. They don't have $1 billion.
Well,
And
well,
if you
Glock,
make $1
that's
billion, more than likely, if you are a billionaire, the majority of your actual money that you're making, that you're pulling in, you're more
Investments.
than likely sending out because you have employees,
Yep.
employee tax, business tax, property tax. There's different things that you now have
Yep.
to be responsible for that
Not
you're
even
actually
just that.
responsible for paying out. If right now, if you win $1 million on the lottery, you're going to walk away with probably 650,000. You're
right.
not going to walk away with $1 million. That's because of taxes. So
Yep.
when we keep talking about, hey, we have to tax these, what more do you want from them?
Right.
No,
Right.
Already bringing
I
Right.
more
agree
in.
with you,
They
bro. I
got
agree
bills
with you
that's
that
what
the
I'm
business.
saying. And also too, like Glock, in his example, you said that they didn't give you any profit sharing because there was no profits, but you feel like that they should have paid it out of their pocket. Well, do you know how much the company declared as a loss last year? Like, because
I didn't get my full point across.
Oh,
So
my fault. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
okay, so there's investment.
Flash. Are
Yeah.
they publicly owned?
The company I work for is called Dana.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So if you know, okay, so
They
anyway,
got stocks, man. They got stocks. They're
yeah, they
accountable to shareholders. A board.
yeah, they good.
I'm on a board, and I know it's bullshit, but it's the way it works.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. So we had opportunities for profit sharing checks there. You
Yep.
got to build your infrastructure and you got to upgrade things, this, that, and the other.
Yep.
We made upgrades in our plant solely based on an audit that we had. They bought machinery they bought. I work on a $2 million piece of machinery that we don't even use. It
What do you
sets
make?
in.
What do you make?
So Flash.
I'm an electrician.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yep.
Flash. My
Yeah,
whole point to you was that's them though. I'm
but
saying there's other people that may have a lot of money that don't have the same ethics and morals that they have. Like everybody's different. So when you share your own experience, when Mez broke down the way how Jordan made his money, he made his money honestly off of basketball and buying the Charlotte Hornets. It ain't like he just like you know what I'm saying, short changing people or giving them a little bit of money. And then when I pulled up the fact that the Jordan Brand Association has the black community commitment fund when they gave a black family $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Would that counter what you just said?
no, because
Didn't
I
Jordan
said.
donate like $100 million to like HBCUs?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You don't
no.
know.
I said out the gate that I'm not disputing the fact that he put his money in good places.
So I'm
That
saying, what about Jordan though makes him not a good person?
okay, so if
He's making money off other people's. He exploits people for money.
How is he exploiting
Who
them
is he
though?
exploiting?
I
Yeah,
gave
so
Jordan
them,
does, hey
Brand.
guys, so does everybody.
Hold
Right,
on, no,
everybody.
no,
Well, yeah,
hold
but
on,
it doesn't make it right that everyone does
No,
it.
it
Just
does
because
not
everyone
make
does
it
it doesn't
right.
make it right.
Who is he exploiting?
I
You know
gave the
who's the
example
richest
about
guys?
Hold on,
You know who's
I'm
the
trying
richest
to get the
guy?
answer from old boy though. Who is he exploiting though?
Every worker. Every worker is exploited if
Who?
you're working for a
Well,
billionaire. They can
Okay,
No,
pay you
hold
more.
on,
hold
Apollo.
on, hold
Get
on,
up.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on.
okay,
So you're not being exploited if you're being used the same way by somebody that's not a billionaire?
exactly.
Well, you're being exploited if you're not getting paid enough for what you do. But
Oh
obviously, if a
Lord.
company's making
But once
billions of
again, the
dollars
money that you
and
make
one
is Freddie
person is
already.
making billions of dollars,
But once again, Freddie's already explained to you that you get paid based on the value that you bring, correct?
no,
Guys,
you
you don't
get
have to
paid based
be
on what the
You
company
don't
will
have
pay
to
you.
be a billionaire to
No, you get
exploit
paid based on the
people.
value that you bring.
No,
There's a reason why
you don't.
electricians make more than burger flippers.
Well, then explain this. Explain this to me. In like the 70s, you could have a person out of high school work at a factory, one income, and they can make enough money to buy a house. Now they can't.
No, yeah, we got a
That's
real problem with
that's a
that, bro. There's a
so
Why?
that's
real
Why
because
problem.
not?
Of course, the cost of living is going to go up. Correctly.
yeah. I
Well,
was
yeah,
gonna say
but
money.
wages haven't
However,
gone up. That's
however,
the
No, but I
issue.
was
Wages
no.
aren't going up.
however,
Apollo. Yes, it
hold
has
on,
though. I
crunch,
just
crunch. Don't
told
let
you,
him do this.
dog.
Don't let
Hold
him
on,
do this.
No, they
Apollo.
aren't.
Hold on. Hold on.
Minimum wage has been the
Hold on.
same for like 15 years.
So
Guys,
hold on,
guys,
It's
you
not
want
proportional.
you
Once
want
again,
hold
though,
on,
you
hold
minimum
still
on.
have not
wage
answered my
low.
No, hold on,
question.
hold on, hold
My
on.
question
You
We
was,
can't
want
be
I
minimum
got you,
wage
crunch.
hold on. Oh yeah, go ahead, Glock. Go ahead, Glock. Because this man Apollo, man, you talking about money from back
Hold
then?
on, crunch. I got you. I promise, I got you. Once again, you get paid based on the value that you bring. There's a reason why electricians make more than burger flippers. If you're going to look at why the cost of living is going up, you have to understand the actual world around you and
Yep,
why the cost of living is going up. The cost of living
exactly.
is going up is because one of the things that people don't ever want to talk about, there are significantly more people in the USA now than there ever were. So
Oh yeah.
things are going to be a lot more competitive when it comes to jobs, when it comes to buying homes, etc. So yes, the cost of living is going to continue to go up because there's more of a need for the things that we need to survive because there are more people
Then
living
wages
in the
should
world.
go up too.
They should.
Wages,
Okay,
wages.
Archangel, I
Hold
got
on,
a
hold on,
but
hold
you
on,
still
hold on.
get
That's why I
paid.
was trying to
You
respond. Hold on,
still
see,
get,
we
hold
we
on.
saying we talking. Hold on, we talking at the same time. Like that's why I was trying to say wages go up all the time, bro.
No, but he's
Wages
right.
go
It's
up
not
every year.
proportional. It's
Yeah, the
not
same.
proportional.
This no, I'm saying the same
No,
job that.
Can I
Hold on,
respond to that, bro? Because I have
hold on.
experience
Minimum
with
wage
this.
should never
Hold
go
on, y'all.
up,
Hold
guys.
on. Hold on, y'all.
Never,
Minimum wage
never.
goes up all the time,
Should
right?
never though. Should never
no,
go
it
up. I'll
doesn't.
tell you why. I'll tell you why.
In New Jersey, it's $15 an hour, and guess what? They put the minimum wage up. Everything else in prices went up. So we
Yeah.
Exactly.
it makes
listen.
no
Well,
How
sense
do
then
to
you
make it
think?
explain
Hold on.
why in
minimum
other
wage.
No,
countries they
hold on,
don't
hold
have
on.
this issue.
No,
Hey,
hold
How
on,
do
hold
you
on,
Flash.
think?
Hey, Flash.
hold on.
Like
We
what
talking at the same.
countries?
We keep talking at the same time. But Joe Mel, that goes against what Apollo said. Apollo said if the cost of living goes up, then wages should go up too. So you just said both is going up. Then that
Flash.
goes against what Apollo said. Well, I was trying to
Flash.
take my example. Back
Flash.
in the day when I'm
So
saying back in the day
actually,
when I was making $9 at McDonald's, that same McDonald's they are starting at 15.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but Flash.
So listen,
Bro,
guys.
we
You're an
gotta fight for
electrician,
those
right?
wages to
Can I
go up. Listen,
respond?
hold on. We
No, we
gotta
didn't
fight
have
Flash.
to
for
fight.
those
No,
wages.
hold on,
Flash.
bro. We didn't have to fight for nothing to go up.
No, listen.
The
Okay,
Can I
wages
listen.
respond?
simply,
Hold on.
the
Listen.
wages
Did you just pay
simply.
attention to what happened this past fall with the
Bro,
UAW?
flash.
Flash.
All I'm doing is giving you examples of some companies to where
Flash.
the wages are going up, and we
They
no
only go up
Can I
because we
respond
fight
real
for
quick?
them. We
no
fight
flash
for
Flash.
the.
Flash.
Okay.
Are you an electrician?
You're
You an
I'm
assuming that
electrician?
though, bro.
no. Listen.
Flash.
Okay.
You
Okay.
speak because you about to speak on something else. I'm talking about that McDonald's in Parkville, Maryland. I'm saying is that the wages went up, and no, it's not like nobody had to go protest. None of that, dog. So I'm saying people who work at that McDonald's are actually using that money to pay rent for their apartment.
Let me
Okay.
ask you this.
Minimum wage
Okay.
hasn't gone up in my
He's
state in
right.
20
He's
But I
years.
right.
mean, I'm not
Let me
gonna
Twenty
lie
years it
let me
though.
hasn't
ask
gone
him.
up.
I'm not gonna
How
sit
much
here and
is
act like
how much
Nike
did the
and
meals go up?
McDonald's don't do
Hey,
don't
but
have effective
y'all
wages.
Yeah, the meals went
conflating
up a
the
little bit.
arguments. Y'all
Yeah,
conflating the
they are
arguments.
complaining the
Like
But guys,
arguments.
like one
listen.
like
Oh,
well wait.
I'm listening.
Flash.
So somebody said that they have a problem with billionaires. It's not that you have a problem with billionaires. You have a problem with inflation and you have a problem with capitalism.
Should have
Okay.
Those are two
problems with
different
the
things.
Well,
government.
but guys, can
Yeah,
I
that's two
talk?
different things.
Can I
The
talk?
Yeah,
government.
exactly, Freddie.
That's not billionaires.
We
Like
had
That's a
to
fact.
fight
like
for
The
there's
those.
government.
That's not the
I'm saying
billionaire's fault.
would you have a problem with billionaires
Is the
if they
infrastructure.
paid living wages?
We
Nah,
had
Like
to
when it comes
battle
to
with
Freddie,
billionaires to get these
No.
wages to
Freddie,
increase.
let's be honest. Y'all got a
Wow.
problem with y'all government. That's what y'all got a problem with, not the
Yes,
motherfuckers
they
who
Yeah.
Yeah.
do.
employ you.
Well, that's true
Yes,
too.
they do.
Absolutely.
We
Like
had
That's
to
a
because at the end of the
battle.
day,
Don't want to
y'all
work
are
hard. They
basically
just
sitting
mad 'cause
around
they
saying
broke.
like, "Oh, these people, y'all shouldn't have this much money." Fam, if y'all were as smart or as skilled or brought as much value as these people who are making all this
It's
money,
not how it
then
works.
y'all wouldn't have that same issue.
No,
Most
brother,
of
We're
them work
born
for the
into a
they
government.
rich family.
undercut you. They undercut you. Listen, being on a
Exactly.
negotiating committee for a union, right? When we negotiate these contracts, they do not want to give you money. You
Nope.
got to you got to fight. These people were on strike for
Yep.
3 months to get wage increases.
But yo, Flash. But a lot of times these
But
jobs
that's
make it.
negotiation. That's what you do.
Hold on.
That's how
That's
you
how business
negotiate.
Right,
works.
you
Flash,
negotiate,
flash,
That's how
but
flash,
negotiations
Flash,
work.
flash.
A lot of times though, these jobs will pay you enough money to actually do what you got to do in life. But a lot of people just have poor money management
Right.
because everybody by
Exactly,
designer.
bro.
And on top
Exactly.
of
Yeah,
that,
that's not
hey,
true.
Crunch. And on top of
That
that, I
is
don't
true,
know how
dog.
many of
That
y'all
is
ever
true,
worked
dog.
for
That is
executive
true.
level positions. When you go to executive interviews and you speak about
That
wages,
pussy's
once they
cooking.
have interest in you, you have to negotiate your actual salary.
We
Like,
do.
so
He said
like,
Obama did nothing for black
You
people.
do got to negotiate. You have
We
to
do.
negotiate, but they're underselling you.
He's
You,
cooking.
yeah,
they're
but it's your job to know the
No,
value
no,
that
no,
you
no,
bring. So
But
no,
for
I'm
no.
me,
just
right?
saying, Flash.
For me, right?
Guys,
I'm
But
gonna
that's
guys,
go.
part of.
I'm gonna
guys.
say
I'm
this.
saying that's
But
part of
I'm saying, Flash.
negotiation.
But
Even
Flash,
even
enough
in
money for you, and
sales.
we gotta let Jomel go next
yeah,
because
yeah.
he been trying to talk a
But
lot.
I
But Flash,
negotiate, guys, based upon my skill sets. An electrician cannot negotiate on his skill sets when you have a lot of electricians that are all extremely qualified and equal. When you get into different levels of management, not everybody's equal. Most of the son of a bitches don't even know what the hell they're doing. I
that's
can
a good point.
demand $500 an hour, and I get it because I bring value to a company. But
Exactly.
But they
That
You
undersell.
cannot
Okay, they.
negotiate $500 an hour. That's bullshit.
no, hold on, real quick, real
oh
quick.
yes,
Hey,
I can.
Jomel.
I'm a consultant, and
Bullshit.
I
Prove it.
can
No way.
draw
Hold on, hold on.
$500 an hour from
He's
my
No
right.
way.
expertise.
How are you telling a man what he can and can't negotiate?
Right. Yeah, hold on, real quick. Hey, Jomel, go ahead, bro. You was next.
Yo, yeah. So then I also want to talk about because you had
You want to
said
know
that.
how I do it?
Wait, hold,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Could be
I'll tell you
asking.
how
Yo,
I
hold on,
do
hold
it.
on, hold on. All this
Yeah,
tells me
go
is
ahead,
there's
let
people
let
who
him go.
understand the marketplace and people who don't understand the marketplace. The reality is, if you do something like project management, for example, if you're actually a project manager with the proper qualifications and the proper skill set and the proper actual experience, you can 100% go to a company that has interest in you and negotiate your actual salary. The issue with a lot of people is y'all are in saturated markets and y'all are
Yep.
expected to get paid above the value that you bring to a company. Like you
Exactly.
said, if respectfully to Flash, like
Exactly.
I'm
You
not
guys
trying
are
to throw no
wrong.
shots at you or nothing. So don't think
Exactly.
I'm saying this. I'm just using that as an example. So if you have a plumber or an electrician and you go in to work for an actual agency and they have 100 other motherfuckers lined up after you to work for that same company, they don't really
Exactly.
care about you because they can replace
Exactly.
you easily. If you are
Exactly.
a project manager or something of the sort or a consultant and you actually go into
Consultant.
an organization and say,
Yep.
hey, this is my experience. These are my qualifications. This is what I bring to the table. You don't have anybody else who's going to do this. Let's sit down and talk about the numbers. That's how you negotiate your actual value. But the problem that people continue to ignore on this panel is you have to have value. You have to have value.
Yep.
Yeah,
You sound like
anybody can
you're
say, "Oh,
going
I
to
need to be making $30 an
value.
hour."
Mez, you literally just said what I have been saying this whole time. They don't care about you, and you're replaceable.
That
That's
Well,
is
what
hold
I've
on,
true.
been saying
hold
the
That
on,
whole
is
Flash,
true.
time.
hold on,
That
Flash,
is true.
hold on, Flash. Hey, Jomel, go ahead, Joe. Real quick.
yo, no. So I just wanted to go back to the wages because I'm not 100% sure what Apollo said, but he was saying like the wages should go up. But like once you put a minimum wage up, bro, like everything else goes up even more. Like
Yes, it does.
because bro, in New Jersey, the minimum wage was like $8.50, and like 2 or 3 years ago they raised it to $15. Bro, arguably, bro, even though we make more, it's even worse than before that we can't afford shit, bro.
Yes.
A 2 bedroom apartment was like 1,300, bro.
That's
Now just
everywhere. The whole country it's going up.
no, it's not everywhere because in
Not just New Jersey.
Florida and Texas and Republican ran states are much cheaper. But anyway, for
Bullshit.
a two
No,
Oh,
bedroom
he's
he's right.
apartment
cooking.
He's
is
Hey,
actually
look,
right.
we
Bro,
ain't
why
ready
you
for that.
keep
$250,
It's
just?
bro.
not. It's
He's
not.
Yeah,
not
he's
right.
right.
Yo, but
Yes,
can
Hey,
I
he
bro, this guy
is.
just be
He's
arguing with facts, bro.
yo, but can I
So
talk?
it's not a
Yeah, let
fact.
him talk.
Show me.
No, hold on,
yes, it
Jomel.
Show
is.
me
Hold on,
something that
Jomel.
shows that just the
Bro,
Hold on,
in
hold on, Jomel.
Florida, you can get a brand new house for like $350,000, brand new, built for you. In Texas, you can get a 3 bedroom house, a pool, a big ass backyard, a front yard, $400,000, bro. In New Jersey, bro, you paying $1 million for that much,
Yep.
bro. Bro,
Uh
California
oh,
I'm
too.
telling you, it's
he's
all
California
the
cooking.
too.
Uh
Democrat
oh,
And
ran states. Look
Illinois.
at California.
uh
California is
oh,
a Democrat ran state. The fucking gas is $5 a gallon, bro, minimum.
My
uh
brother
oh,
pays
not true.
$3,000 a
Minimum,
month in
bro.
Way
taxes.
out
That's
of
Hold
facts.
on.
That's
control out
facts. That's
here.
facts.
This
uh
question
oh.
is
He's
Yeah,
for
out
cooking.
here is
Shamar. This
bad.
this question is for Shamar, Mez, and Archangel.
Hey, Flash,
So,
1 second. I want to
yeah,
prove
yeah.
that point. He said, prove it. Right. So one of the things you can do, right, you can actually get on Google, right? And you can actually get
Yep.
on Google and you can actually Google the actual median price for every state. And when you
Yes, you
look at the
can.
actual
Yeah.
median price for
And
every
minimum
state,
wage doesn't afford it. Not
right,
close.
right. But that's not
Two two
the
minimum
argument.
wages
That's
Hey,
not the
doesn't
brother, can
afford
you
argument.
it.
stop
Bro,
crying
He
and
but
stop
said
minimum
that
arguing?
wage
typically
is
if
for a
you look in
starting
Republican ran
position,
states,
bro.
the
We're trying to
actual house
educate you,
prices
brother.
are
Stop
lower.
crying.
So I'm about to read you off some of those. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm telling you that instead of saying prove it, I'm on the thing right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to find out with you.
If
Right?
you
So
can do the work
Alabama,
to educate yourself.
267,000. Alaska, 350,000. Arizona, 435,000. Arkansas, 246,000. California, 793,000. Colorado, 586,000. Connecticut, 424,000. Delaware,
They're more
375,000.
desirable
DC,
places to live.
640,000.
Florida 405,000, Georgia 389,000, Hawaii 714,000, Idaho 539,000, Illinois 266,000, Indiana 242,000. Everything from Indiana,
Democrats. Illinois is a Democratic
Iowa,
state. That's the
Kansas,
cheapest one you said.
Kentucky, Louisiana are all in the
Taxes will
200,000.
kill you, though.
Maine 370,000, Maryland 400,000, Massachusetts 600,000, Michigan 230,000, Minnesota 330,000, Mississippi
Also, Democratic
230,000.
run state.
So pretty much
Michigan.
Montana 600. So pretty much everything else. But we all know that the median price in America is about 400,000.
Hey, Mez.
Yeah, and that doesn't and wages don't cover 400,000.
No,
Even
that's
double the
what we're
minimum
saying.
wage doesn't cover 400,000.
That-
That's my
that was-
point.
that was-
It's-
that was-
No,
no
but
one's
listen,
getting
hold on,
paid
hold on.
enough.
Apollo. But if you're making minimum wage, though, most likely you're a teenager, so you're not even really ready to get a
That's
house
the
anyway.
whole
Yeah, you say that, but that's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
He's
So
acting
for
like
everyone.
you
I'm saying, so when you
minimum
start a
wage
minimum
job.
wage, you're gonna grow over
That's
time.
right.
You're gonna start to make more
Bro,
money.
exactly.
No, it's-
Okay,
it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
work
give
that
you guys
way.
an example.
It doesn't work that way, brother.
Like you talking about minimum wage can't
That's
buy these houses,
the
but
point,
I was 16 making minimum wage,
Yep.
bro.
Bro,
I was
minimum
in high
wage
I
school.
was working at the United States Post Office, okay? I was working at the post office. I am a single parent. I made enough to barely get by on a very cheap apartment. Barely.
got
And
by.
it was never going to change.
So you got by. So what are you complaining about?
Barely.
No, that's a bad.
So I
retire-
had to
okay.
leave.
That's a bad example. 'cause
No,
post
listen,
office is
listen.
It's not a bad example.
It's
That's
private
a-
now.
I'm just saying,
That's
bro.
a
I
good
wasn't
example.
buying anything for myself.
Apollo.
Clothes, nothing.
I'm gonna
I
tell
was
you why
buying nothing
different
for
people. I'm
myself.
gonna tell you why
Okay,
different
now we
people
get
have
to the
different
nitty-gritty.
outlooks on
Now I
life, right?
understand.
Hold on, Apollo. Different people look at life differently. Me personally, I believe all I need is food, water, and a roof over my head and clothes.
But
So
you
if I
got-
have enough
Well,
money,
yeah, but I have two kids.
I'm just saying I don't have much to complain about though. If everything I just named is taken care of. Now,
Good
to me,
piece.
I'm saying in my opinion, everything else after that is extra.
Yes.
So if I'm complaining about not having extra,
Yeah, but you're not taking care of two other people.
But I'm just saying, you say
I take care of 5 other people. I'm
Bro,
just
you
fine.
gotta
Go
get
ahead.
another
No,
job.
Yeah, but you probably make a hell of a lot more than $19 an hour that they pay at the post
Well,
office.
part of that.
I'm saying off of you having kids though, you say you was making enough to get by. But I'm
The
just saying some
hardest-
people,
yeah, the
when
hardest
some people
part
have
is
enough.
feeding them.
No, Apollo. All I was saying was some people have enough to get by. Some people are content with that.
Hold on.
They don't look at that
The point he's making is good. The example is perspective, but the
But I
point he's
feel you,
making
Apollo.
is
I'm gonna
good.
pray for you, bro. I'm gonna pray for you, brother.
He made a good point. Mez,
Thanks.
I got a question for you. You say you're a business owner, right?
Amen.
I'm not even joking. Yeah.
What's good,
Can I
Flag?
talk?
You
Well, I
a
went
business.
back to school,
You're a business
so-
owner, right?
Something like that. What's going on?
Okay, so check this out. So if I'm making $25 an hour or 22, 21, whatever
Yep.
it is,
Yep.
and you're not willing to account for inflation just because you don't have to, and cost of living just because you don't have to, what does that say from you to me? What is that saying? Because my $28, $35, $22 is not worth that because of inflation.
What if the business failed now because you trying
So
to pay?
hold
millions of
on,
dollars?
Crunch. So
Wait,
one of the
wait.
things I will say, right? I'm gonna got 2 things to say. Number 1, for Apollo, knowing you ain't got the money and not pulling out is crazy. Number 2, when it comes to Flash,
I did. I went back to
clearly
school.
you didn't. Clearly,
Hey, this guy
didn't.
Glock
You
is
in
wild.
the club
I ain't
all
gonna lie.
kinds of
Hey, Glock,
Right.
Glock, chill out, bro. Hey,
Oh
Glock,
man,
chill
I
out.
didn't see what he said.
That was a low blow,
Number
Mez.
2,
But
Hey, listen,
Number
Jamal,
2,
hey, Glock, man, I didn't even what he said. That's crazy.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all the
Glock,
government.
Glock, chill out,
number
bro.
2, right?
It's
So
the
when it comes to
government.
business and it comes to employees, right, that is a
This
little
guy
bit of a
Glock
different
is a
topic.
menace. I ain't
However,
gonna lie.
once again, that's why I always ask, how many of y'all actually have right? So I'm like a project manager, right? So I actually do consulting, I do project management, etc.
I
Right?
do too.
So
I do too.
one of the things that you have to understand is, even as a business owner, I own a real estate company. One of the things I actually look at when I actually talk about this stuff is you have to understand your company's profit margin. People do not pay, right? So minimum wage is the lowest level that they can pay you. And typically people in companies are going to want to maximize their actual profit margins because that's what they use to expand their business, right? So obviously, as a business owner, my number 1 priority is expanding my business and expanding my profits as a business. With that being said, based on my profit margin and the profit margin that is allowed for me to grow my company is how I actually pay my actual employees. I pay them above minimum wage. However, I'm looking at what my profit margin is and deciding based on my profit margin, how much can I pay this individual? What benefits can I pay to give this individual? And what packages and bonuses I have from these companies that are providing the benefits? That is what you get paid.
But you also take some for yourself.
right.
Why would
that's
he not?
You
Is
also
he
take
not
money from
working?
He
yourself.
does.
not
He
do
does
that.
Is he
because he
not
created
working?
the business, and that's a
Yeah,
perfect
he's
response. But
also
Mez,
putting in the
how
work.
big is your entity? How big would you say it is?
I
Right.
mean, I'm not comfortable talking about it on live.
No, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't mean to
that
get
makes
like
sense.
specific,
See,
but
all this pocket watching. See, I'm saying we
no,
can't do the pocket watching.
that's not. I'm trying to hit the point here. Okay, let's say you are in the state of Michigan, and
Mhm.
you are in Lansing, and you own your company in Lansing, and you're stationed there, you're accessible to your people and all that. Your profit margins and everything like that can be honestly tracked, right? So I would expect that you're being honest with me about the money and the profit and all that. When you're working for these big time, like the organization or the entity I work for, they're lying about their profit margin in order to keep the people paid less. So that's a result a
That's
result
not
of
everybody. I'm saying
no,
that's
but
not
I'm just
everybody.
saying as a whole, that's how it works. That's how these people get to where they're at. So when we're talking about, and I'm not saying Jordan necessarily did this, I was just using him as an example, and I'm pretty sure he probably did, but I don't know
I'm
for
just
sure, so I
saying.
can't say he
So
did.
you don't. So if you don't know, that's what I'm
But
saying.
No,
If you
Flash,
don't know,
can I ask
but
you a question?
you can
Can
real
I
quick
ask you
though,
a
Flav, real
question
quick.
though, Flash?
yeah.
You
I,
said
I,
you.
I want
Yeah,
to
go
hold on, Crutch. I
go
wanted
ahead.
to ask you a question though. Okay, so you're saying that, but in the same sense, what is stopping you for realizing that, knowing that you got to make more money and go and finding a better job?
No, I'm not. That was never the
No,
point.
he's good. He's talking about something different. He's not talking about himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, I'm good with that. I'm
Yeah, no,
saying
Flash.
as
I was
a
gonna ask you though, but I'm saying, Flash, you said that you don't know what Michael Jordan is doing, to that extent, right? But you also said that every billionaire is a terrible person.
based on
So how?
okay,
So
I'll
how do you?
backtrack.
How can you say?
I'll backtrack off of that. Based
No,
on
we've been on your head about that. You know what I
no,
mean? We
yeah,
been.
I'll lessen it. That's my opinion, but for the topic, I can't say anybody's terrible. I'm just going by
90% of them are Flash. Trust me.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just going
I'm
by
not saying
how
you wrong though, because I think it's a good point to touch on when you say that, because a lot of them are really, really grimy.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
but you got to
who do
be.
you
He
want to know
told you
about? I can tell you about
Jordan
all of them.
told you in Last Dance that he was grimy as hell.
How?
He
No, he
So
didn't.
Yes, he did.
Archangel, what you
In
about to
order
say,
to
Archangel?
win, I got it. He said, if you're not willing to do what I'm willing to do to win, I don't need you. And we seen what he was willing to do.
But that's good.
What did
Right.
he
But
do that
that's
was
self
grimy?
motivation, right?
That's leadership.
Yeah,
When
hold
the
on,
when
but
I
that
mean,
mind
All
state,
size mindset.
hold
That's what
on,
that is.
that mind frame and that mind state is exactly why people are either successful or not.
I
right,
I
right.
100% agree with you, but you got to step
Exactly.
on people and take advantage of people to get there.
Who
You
did
don't
who
have
did
to. You
Jordan?
don't got to
Hold
step
on,
on nobody,
who did
dog.
Jordan step on though?
I
Like, and I'm
never
not
took
even a Jordan fan.
advantage
Don't
of
get it wrong, but
anybody.
like, who did he step on
Yeah,
though?
All
Archangel,
the sweatshops
that's
he
what I'm.
uses to make his shoes.
Okay,
That's
hold on.
Nike.
Let
That's
me get at
not
Apollo
him.
because you've been
Yeah,
saying this.
thank you, Shamar.
Apollo,
Hold on, hold
which
on,
He
hold
sweatshop
still
on,
you
hold on.
talking
works
about? The one in
there. He's
Taiwan?
still
Hold on,
Hold on.
real quick. We gotta go one at a time because Shamar, that's a good point. Shamar, we was talking about that earlier. Because Apollo keep bringing up the sweatshops, and me and Glock was saying that's Nike. Jordan is just an ambassador for Nike. But I'm gonna let y'all two finish that. And
Jordan
Archangel, you
doesn't
trying to
even
talk?
own the majority of his own fucking brand. But that's neither here nor there. We keep talking about these sweatshops, right? And I'm not sitting here saying they're good, they're bad. I'm just saying that people in different places have different cultures than we have, right? And typically when you look in any business, I'll repeat, when you look in any business in America, 9 times out of 10, anything that they actually use for import export is probably coming from a different country. The reason being is because it's cheaper, right? Once again, you have a problem with
That comes
capitalism.
back
You
to
don't have a problem with
government.
the people
That
that
goes
are
back to
actually
government, like Glock was saying.
making their money. You have a
once
problem
again,
with the
it
way the
being
system
cheaper
goes.
is my point.
But that
You say
goes back
what?
to government, like Glock was saying, because those governments allow for child labor. Those governments allow for those type of things to
That's
Yeah,
a
happen.
good
That's the
Exactly.
point
point.
that we're making.
So it
That's the
goes back
point.
to
Let
That's
me
the
ask,
government.
let
point.
me
That's a
ask,
good
let me
point.
ask Flash and Apollo
that's
this.
the point.
Let me ask
No,
You're
that's
Flash
a
taking
and
good.
Apollo
advantage
this.
of that.
Where are the
No,
majority
that's
of
the
Jordans made?
government.
Are the majority of Jordans made in what? Taiwan and China?
Taiwan, China.
How much? What is the minimum wage in Taiwan? I'll ask you that question.
Oh, I have no idea. I just know it's like a.
Okay, so how much do they
They're not
make? How much
like
do they
good
pay people in
working
Taiwan?
conditions, and children can be used to make them.
No, I'm just
That's
asking you a
you don't
question.
think that's
Hold on.
messed up?
I'm asking you a
No,
question.
You,
China's
If
messed
I'm
up.
asking
That's
this,
this
not
I'm
comes
messed
hold
up.
back
on.
to
I'm asking a
government.
legit question. I think it needs an answer. But you're saying you don't know how much Taiwan minimum wage is. You
No,
don't know how much Nike pays those fucking people that are working in the
no.
quote unquote sweatshops in Taiwan.
Hey, I
So
can
how
tell
do
you
you
what
know they're
China
not
does.
making their money's worth?
It's
I can tell you
significantly
what China does.
what we do know is significantly less than it is here. And I gave the example
But
based
isn't
on
the cost of living
our
there
plants.
significantly less than it is here?
I'm
I'll
saying, say that
tell you
again.
what China can do.
But
I've
isn't
been
the
there many,
cost of
many
living
times.
there significantly less than the cost of living
They're
here?
Yeah,
hiring
yeah.
kids to do the
Yeah,
work in
No, but
factories. Like,
I
you're
was
you're
gonna
okay with
say
that?
absolutely right,
China.
Glock.
because
Once again,
China is
it's
$50.
not.
bad,
Hold on.
man. Let me.
It's not my job to play moral
Glock, 50,
superior in another
50 US
country.
dollars.
you right. You 100% right, Mez.
Now
That's
hold
the
on,
thing.
Flav.
Flash, hold on real quick. $50 is $1,500 in Taiwan.
Yep. Yep.
So
Exactly.
let's
but you
get
know
to what
how much is that
Apollo is.
purchasing power?
So
Say
so
what?
so so
Currency is
10 cents
different.
10 cents is $3. So it's
Yeah, the
it's almost
currency
it's
is different.
300% more. It's 100 is a
Well,
So let me ask you that.
the
Okay,
point
so
is
this is
this: it continues to come back to government, right? Because
I think you had to
I'm
go
not going
deep.
to sit here and act
Yeah.
like child sweatshops are good, right? But the
Exactly.
truth of the matter is,
Well,
those
it
children.
seems like
Wait,
some
wait,
people are.
Apollo, calm down. Wait,
No,
I'm
it
not
does not
done.
seem like some people are. You just
So
don't
wait,
understand what
so
you're
wait,
saying. But
so
go ahead.
wait, Glock. What I'm trying to say
You
is
don't
this:
understand.
you still have
I understand a little more than you
children.
clearly.
Wait,
I
wait,
do.
you still
I
have children
No.
lining up for those jobs. If you actually look at it, you have children lining up for those jobs to feed their family. Why?
Right.
Because the government has misappropriated the funds that they take from the people. So the fact that there's this economic disparity, which is basically what your whole stance has been about, right?
Right.
It still comes down to the fact that the government is misutilizing funds that they forcibly take from people. I've never like consensually said, yeah, I would like to be taxed at this amount. I never said, yeah, I would just like to pay this certain amount of percentage on tax on my income
Guys,
or
it all
anything,
comes down to
right?
one
So
thing.
it all
It
comes
all
down to
comes down to
government.
one thing. The whole world, it doesn't matter if it's China, the US, Brazil, I've been to all of them. It comes down to a class system and power and money. This
Exactly.
country wants to keep people poor on for a reason. I watched it
Exactly,
growing
Exactly.
bro.
up in the
They want you
60s and
relying on the
70s.
government, bro.
I agree.
that
The
is partially
government,
what
the
Apollo and I are
fucking government.
saying. This you
Yeah,
you guys
that's
are
No,
that's the
Freddie
problem.
said this.
But
Freddie said this long time
y'all
ago.
looking at
You
celebrities
guys
and
have a
athletes.
problem
What I'm
with
saying is y'all
capitalism. You
y'all
don't
don't
have
have
a
this energy
problem
towards the
for
government.
billionaires. You have a
Right.
problem with
Nah, you
capitalism
right,
and
Frank.
but
My
it's
whole
just
infrastructure.
the
point
it's
was
the
to
What I get
tax
from
them. That's
Apollo
the
was that he
government.
wants a
Yeah,
handout.
that's the
That's what
government.
it
nah,
is.
Shamar
man.
But
already
It's
already
just
again,
the
already
you want to
explained.
tax
Yeah,
them for what, brother? What do
yeah.
you think
Shamar
if
already
The
explained that part about the
government
the
taxes.
wants
government
you to
taxes them? Do
ask
you
for
think that's going to
handouts.
lead to more money in your pocket?
Bro,
mentality of the businessman
Okay,
in
my
explain
general.
thing
it.
is,
This
bro, my
explain
thing
this
Yeah,
is
to
that's
me
good,
this.
then.
Shamar. Hey, Shamar,
Why,
that's a
when the
good question,
But
taxes
Shamar.
were
that's what I'm asking these guys, bro. Do you think if the
the
government
taxes,
goes and charges Michael Jordan more tax, that you're going to be able to eat better?
That's
Is
what
that
I'm
what you
saying,
think?
bro.
the
Isn't
taxes
that
were
selfish?
Everything
higher.
else,
It
bro.
was
Isn't that
easier for a
selfish?
person to buy a home.
But wait, isn't that
That is a
selfish though?
fact.
That you
Yo,
want the government to go take more money out of his
We're the
pocket so
richest
you can live
country
a
in the
better
world.
quality of
bro,
life?
You
Apollo,
want to take money?
All
Apollo,
these
You
people
want to
are
take money
making
out of
money
people's
Apollo. Can
pockets?
I
off of
say
us.
something,
All
Apollo?
of
Can
us
I say
here are
something?
paying these billionaires' salaries.
Brother,
Apollo,
All
you're
of
so
us.
making money
so
off
look, so
them
look.
Somebody,
too because you work
somebody in
for
the
them, no?
comments said that, and this goes back to the
And
topic because
half the time
they're
you
gonna
don't
get
even
off
work
topic
at
a
your
little
full
bit.
capacity, so
But
you're
look,
making
somebody in
money
the
off
comments
them.
said MJ had 2 hospitals built in North Carolina for
Bro,
underserved
he's
people.
done a
Cool.
lot of things, bro.
That's awesome. He could build
Nah,
1,000
never
Yeah.
mind.
For
hospitals. That's he's
Yeah,
a
no, it still
billionaire.
You
wouldn't be
say, hold on.
enough
You say
though.
he
right,
can build 1,000 hospitals though, but
What
at the
did
end of
Bill
the day,
Gates
bro,
do? Bill Gates, yeah.
Yo,
Hey,
but
Craig,
look,
like,
but
hey,
look,
bro.
Craig, I
But
cut
that,
Apollo.
you
see,
off.
but
I
that's
just,
my point.
It's
Hold
the
on,
same
Glock.
thing like
Just
Magic
right. Hold
though.
on. He just did it. He
no,
just now
Ma-
did it. Apollo. He just
Magic
told you he
went.
built hospitals. Right now, you saying, oh, he can build 1,000 hospitals. So it doesn't matter what you
Yeah.
do.
Doesn't mean he
People are
shouldn't be
gonna count the same.
taxed.
But
Yo,
I'm
Apollo,
saying, so it
Apollo.
seems
So can
it
I ask
doesn't
you
matter what
something?
you do. People are gonna just
brother,
downplay
he
anything
It's
pays
that you do.
more
never
tax than you
enough.
can ever
It's
dream
never
No,
of,
I
enough.
Oh
think
bro.
yeah,
I
that's
think it's
It's
facts.
great
He
what he's
fighting.
doing.
never
That's
enough.
the point too.
You
Don't
He
say
get
he
me
said
pays
he
more
wrong.
built
I
tax
love
than you could
Jordan.
ever dream of, bro. What are you
Magic
talking
did the
about?
same thing.
Do you
Magic
actually
bought up.
understand how much
Magic
But my
bought
tax
up
you
the
thing
guys
is,
whole
pay?
bro. My
somebody
downtown
thing
said that
is,
they're
LA.
literally working in one of those hospitals right now. So he provided jobs
Yep.
and
Yep.
health.
bro.
I'm not
People can
saying
work for
Jordan's a
something they're
horrible
good about.
person
But
That's
wait,
what
do you know how
at
much
Flash
all.
tax
said.
they
People
pay
just
though?
That's
mad
what
because
Flash
he's
said.
not the ones with the
no,
billion.
I'm not
I'm not
saying.
Flash.
That's
Nah, Flash, I'm fucking
No,
with you.
I
Dog.
still don't think he's a good person, but that's just my opinion. But
Why?
Yeah.
like,
Why?
hold on. Let
No,
me
that's
get,
Why?
fine if you don't think he's a good person.
because
That's fine. No
Why?
problem, is it?
I don't think you can be an inherently good person and be sitting on whether it's
it's liquid, whether it's $1 billion, because $1 billion, we lose sight of how much money that is.
Wait a
And
minute.
you're not doing it.
Do
you know what talking about?
What good is it going to do though? Like for
Wait,
example, though,
guys.
Flash.
Guys.
What about the times
Guys.
when?
Flash,
Yeah,
are
go
you
ahead.
talking about sharing the wealth? Is that what you're
Right.
talking about?
Thank
Bro,
you.
that's what they're talking about,
We
bro.
talking about sharing the
You're talking
wealth.
about being taxed.
Because like I said,
did
hold on.
shit for
Because
me
like I
growing
said,
up.
and it's a real point that I want to speak on real quick, right? Because even if he does share his money, do you know how much money that people in my neighborhoods and all these neighborhoods are getting? What if they get all this money, right? What if they get a big check and then they take it and they go buy designer clothes and
Bro,
go
they're
to
just
the
gonna
shit.
spend that
Stupid
shit, man,
shit.
and then they're gonna complain even more.
I
Like,
can't.
you're right.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
But
They just gonna
wait.
complain. They'll complain. Yeah, go ahead.
My fault, Crunch. But that's not spending the money right, bro. Because if they giving the money directly, I think you need to invest in the neighborhoods, invest into the education. Like
Yeah.
homie was talking about in the 70s and shit. Niggas was learning trades in high school and took that shit out. You see what I'm saying?
That's
Like
government.
you would be able to
That's
offer more
government,
business.
though.
Yeah, and look
people
what
that can
happened, guys.
open more
Look what
businesses
happened
and
in the
shit.
60s.
You know what I'm saying?
Look what
So it's
happened.
just like try to invest back into the youth. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And more
Look
into
what
like
happened.
second chance opportunities where you have to put in the work. We set the opportunity for y'all, but you got to put in the work for it to happen.
That's why I
I'm
say
not
it
about to
comes
sit here and
back
give you
down to
$5
government.
cash.
Facts. That's what I'm saying,
feel
because
me?
people can ask, because people can ask for money all day, but what are you going to do with the money when you get it?
Put it like this. Put it like this. If he wanted
You
to,
gonna sit here and spend that $5 on what you owe, and then when it's time for you to come up, you're gonna get put back into that same situation. You gotta find a way to make bubble, bro.
let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever been on the south side of Chicago? Have you ever been?
I have.
I was born in Chicago.
Okay, cool. So oh shit.
I used to deliver weed there.
If Jordan wanted to, listen, if Jordan wanted to, he could clean up the entire south side of Chicago with
And
no
what if he
sweat.
doesn't want to?
That's what I'm saying. No.
And what if he doesn't want
Hold on,
to?
hold
That
on,
means he
Flash,
has to.
Hold on, Flash. Hold on, real quick, Flash. Because I'm glad you said that, because that goes to a point we spoke on earlier, right? What I'm asking you is that when Obama was living in Chicago, why wasn't he doing that? See, 'cause my whole question is this,
and he's the president of the United States.
Okay,
Why
let
do
me
you
answer it.
Flash. My whole thing is, and I'm not trying to talk trash, because I know I'm kind of doing this. I know I'm kind of
officials.
Yeah, I know I'm kind of being a hypocrite, because I'm saying we shouldn't worry about what Jordan doing, and now I'm asking about what Obama doing. But I'm saying I'm saying this
completely different, because one's an elected official by the people to actually serve the people. The other guy dribbles a basketball on TV.
And if you remember what I said from the start.
No, but Shamar, that's why I was asking. Though I was saying because if we're gonna have that energy and we really want something to be done about the crime, why would we ask Michael Jordan?
We wouldn't. That's my point. That's my point. So if put it like this,
I tell you why, guys.
Hold on. Jordan.
Money controls the government. That's why.
Exactly.
Jordan's sitting on $5 billion, right? Let's just say he's sitting on $5 billion or has access to it or whatever. If that man wanted to clean up and do whatever just clean up Chicago. If he wanted to, he could do it.
How? Tell us how.
His influence.
Everybody
by
shut
itself.
up and listen. Tell us how, man. Tell us how.
Yo, so
right.
Is that gonna change the people who live their mindset?
That's not my point.
He's not.
Right,
That's not my
change
point.
the mindset, dog.
I got a point.
So
You'd have to change it by paying off politicians. That's how you change it.
You said with great power comes great responsibility, but Obama was more powerful than he's a. When he was in
No, he
office,
isn't.
I'm saying when he was in
No, he
office.
wasn't.
When he was in office,
Money
bro,
controls the government.
Hold on, bro.
Still in office.
Because Jordan wasn't always a billionaire. So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that Obama has more power. He was the most powerful man in the world.
Yes, he was.
For 8 years.
Still is.
Right? Yeah.
Still is. Who do you think's handling that?
I mean,
The most powerful people in the world are the ones paying the government.
Right. Apollo is right, bro. He's right with that. But I get your point, Crunch.
But people give the government money. That's why people were saying that when the government is getting this money, we need to go to our officials and ask them what are they doing with
exactly.
the money.
I can tell you what they're doing with it.
Hold on. Somebody brought up Trump earlier, right? And I wanted to speak on this real quick because
I'm running for Congress. I could tell you what they're doing with it.
I remember when Trump got into it with Elijah Cummings, right? He was saying, we giving Baltimore all this money. Why is the streets still got rats and trash on the streets? You feel what I'm saying to you? Because I feel like that example right there, we have to go to our local officials, and change the community piece by piece. We can't just ask one person just because you got a lot of money to all of a sudden turn into a politician.
No. I 100% agree with you, but that's not the point I was making. If Jordan wanted to do it, if Jordan said, "Man, I need to do something to get myself in heaven," or whatever you want to say, he could do it.
Yeah,
but he's not.
But he is doing it.
He doesn't have to though.
That's what I'm saying. He don't have to at all.
No, hold on. All right, hold on, Flash. So when kids is getting into crime and stuff like that, right? And Jordan comes through and has a basketball camp, is that not doing something positive? So if he has a basketball camp which allows kids to, instead of shooting each other, go to play basketball, learn how to play basketball, is that not doing something positive?
That's beautiful, man. That's not my point. Okay, so how much does it cost to get in that camp?
All right, cool. We're gonna look it up right now. No, hold on. We're gonna look it up right now.
You know how many
the most interesting thing about all of these
places and they've gone to shit. Come on, guys.
The most interesting thing.
So hold on, you saying how much does it cost?
Yep, how much it cost?
Discipline, man. It's about discipline.
No, I agree, but let me make my point. How much it costs, Crunch?
We're gonna look at it right now. I'm gonna find it right now. because he had a lot of camps.
But I just wanted.
You don't even gotta hold on. You don't even gotta look at it.
Hold
Just
on,
give me.
hold on. Just what I thought.
So
This is exactly
basically,
what I thought. Hold on, time out.
so basically,
Hold on, I got it in my
Wait,
head, right?
wait. You'll
Right?
get there.
It costs.
He's
Hold
right.
on, it costs $300. Hold on. So listen. So when you see stuff like this, right?
Yep.
It costs about $300,
Yep.
right?
Now, me personally.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, my bad. $600 for tuition. Now I want to show you something, dog. Hold on. I want to show you something.
Now watch how I write this.
Flash. Hold on. I want to show you something because a lot of people complain about that, but then they'll go out and then buy this.
Yeah, man, that's an excellent point you making, bro. That is an
No, I'm
excellent
saying
point.
they'll go out and buy these. These joints cost $1,100.
Yes, sir. That's a good point. But listen, hold on.
So hold on. So what I'm saying, no, Flash. What I'm saying is this, right? How can we have fake outrage and really complain about something that costs $500, $600, right? If we really didn't have money for that, why are people spending money on other things more frivolously? Because a camp is only one time per year.
Brother. Okay, listen. Let me make this point.
I'm saying.
I got you. I got exactly what you're saying.
I'm saying that's only one $600 camp.
Yes,
but then those same people that claim that they don't got money to go to camp, they will go to the club that weekend with $1,100 shoes on and spend $2,500 just to stand in the club and buy $1,000 bottle.
Man, we on the same. We on
that
exactly
doesn't
the same.
change the fact that $600 is a lot of money.
But I'm just saying, dog, it's not that much money. It costs money to have this stuff set up in the camp.
Look, we on exactly the same page with that. I think, me personally, I think it would be worth it to pay $600 to go to a Jordan camp. But Jordan is a bill. I said I think it would be. I think it would be.
Yeah.
But Jordan is. Hold on, Jordan is a billionaire. He does not have to charge a cent.
Guess what, guys?
Why is that a bad thing?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's.
You complaining about the price.
Hold on. So basically, because Jordan brings value and because he's rich, he's not allowed to charge for the value that he brings.
That's not my point, though, brother. That's not the point.
Exactly what he
If
said.
you can charge $10,000, people still would go.
Yes,
Hey,
the
he should pull
point.
up
Get
for
it for
free,
free,
right?
okay,
The
guys?
point is, if his hold on,
Flash, he should just pull up for free, right?
Man, if I went to a basketball camp, I think
Can I talk, guys, please?
one basketball camp can be the difference between you actually
can.
going to play college.
I agree.
Until he becomes a good ball player, then you got some thug on the fucking street trying to sell him fucking drugs or join a gang. I've seen it way too many times, guys. Come on.
I agree.
That's not the point I'm making, though.
Well,
yes, it's worth it. I believe it's worth it. I think we
You
all
Jordan
who
built hospitals and we talking about camps. Well,
But
yeah,
I think all of us who hoop and have hooped would say $600 is worth going to a Jordan camp, right? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Okay, now.
Yeah, absolutely.
With Jordan being a multi-billionaire, he doesn't have to charge a cent.
Okay, why would he show up then? Why would he show up?
That's what I'm saying. If you actually
No, but I'm asking you as a human being.
No.
So you want him to just fly around the country for free and just
I
help
would.
people just
Wouldn't
show
that be
up
called?
and just-
Isn't that called philanthropist?
Billions of dollars.
Philanthropist?
No, hold on.
No, you wouldn't, bro.
Hold
It's
on.
easy to say that when you don't have it, bro.
But I'm saying, Flash, my whole thing was, do you think that
Yeah, I
just
gotta
because it
go.
costs
This is
money,
getting too repetitive.
you think just because
Hey,
it costs
Craig,
money,
thanks for having me up. Yo, real Glock, I'm gonna holler at you guys. Poetic. I'm gonna holler at you
All
guys.
right, for sure.
yeah, bro. Yeah, look, we about to wrap it up soon anyway. But Flash, do you think that just because it costs, money, it doesn't mean anything?
No, that's not. Okay, you mentioned
No,
that you
wait,
coach,
wait,
brother.
he's
You
trying to
coach,
say-
right?
What he's
Yeah,
trying to
you
say
coach.
is that because Jordan makes the amount of money that he makes, that means that he should just go ahead and just give it away because he.
Yeah.
I didn't say should. I didn't say should.
It's poetic to me. Though, that's pocket watching.
Nah,
just
man.
because you trying,
And
I'm saying,
I
just
agree.
because you trying to calculate in your head how much money he
That's
makes
a
and how much
fact.
he
I am not.
needs.
Listen, I'm not saying should.
No, hold on. I'm saying
No,
that
I
does not
feel you,
mean that
Crunch.
he's not doing nothing for the black community, dog. That's
Bro,
what I'm
you
saying.
coach. Hold on. You crunch.
I
You
feel
coach,
you.
right? I heard you say you coach
Nobody
earlier.
complains to go pay to get their kids in AAU getting coached by some random ass nobody.
Damn, y'all missing the point of what I'm saying. Do you crunch? You coach basketball,
Crunch,
bro,
get
right?
Mark up here, bro.
Mark,
Yeah.
You coach basketball, crunch, right? You coach.
Yeah.
Now, do you get paid for that?
Well, the head coach get a little check.
Okay. Now, have you ever coached in your life and not gotten paid for it?
I was gonna say the coach get a little check and he's supposed to distribute it out to the assistant coach.
Right, but have you ever coached basketball in your life and not gotten paid for it?
Yeah, last season I didn't get
Okay,
paid.
now why did you do that?
Well, because it's
Volunteer.
it's a lower budget. See, it's different if you.
No, I'm saying no.
Nobody
Would you-
knows what Michael
why did you
Jordan
coach?
didn't volunteer for,
No,
bro.
Flash,
You
Flash,
don't
Flash,
volunteer, like
Flash. let's say the coach, because we coach this little school over West Baltimore, right? So let's say we was to make a camp. Do you think that camp would have all the same amenities as a Jordan camp?
No.
Nah, but my
Nah,
point is, what
it'll
is
be a
the
little cheaper. It'll be a smaller, lower level camp, which we were able to run for free. If we wanted to run it for free, yeah, we could. But Jordan camps come with a whole lot more than just,
right?
you know
But
what I'm
he's
saying,
also a
walking.
billionaire, bro. Okay, so look, if you
Why is
let's
that?
let me try to give you a lesser example. Let's say right now, I don't know what your pockets look like, but let's say right now you sitting on $250,000 in your bank account, which means you will be good, right? You'll be cool.
I'm going to Vegas.
Over the summer, you say, man, I'm gonna put a camp together for these kids. Now, you could either say I'm gonna charge $20 a head for this camp, or you can say, man, I'm good money wise. I'm good. I'm gonna run this camp a month, 2 weeks, whatever it is. I ain't gonna charge these kids nothing because I'm good. I could do that once a year. I might not do it all year
Yeah,
round or for my whole
But
but
life,
Jordan, but all
but
of
I
yeah,
Flash,
can
but
do
all of
that
Flash,
yeah, but
right
Flash,
now.
all the money, but Flash, all
Flash.
the
That's just the
money.
point
What
I'm making.
happens,
All the money.
Flash? Can I
Hold on,
stop,
hold on. We're gonna let
Flash?
Mark go next.
You
But Flash, all the
create,
money is
you
not going to Jordan
create
though.
an
It's people that
environment
working.
that's not.
Yeah, go ahead, go
Oh
ahead, go ahead.
my God!
No, I hear you, Arch. I hear you.
I'll
I
give
hear
you an
your point.
example, okay, guys. My grandson's 15 years old. He's 6'4". He just turned 15. He's 6'4". Doc said he's going to be 6'9". Hell of a basketball player. Him and his buddies in the
This dude,
neighborhood,
the black
right?
man.
He's black, and his buddies are black. They can't even make the high school basket. He's a freshman. He can't even make the basketball team because he don't go to all them paid camps that the fucking rich fucks go to.
Fact.
It's bullshit. And the kid's awesome. The kid is
I
fucking
actually
awesome.
agree. Yo, that's a good point. When I was younger, I couldn't really go to camps like that and
No,
stuff like that.
Wouldn't it be
his
nice
mama can't
though?
send him
Wouldn't
either.
it be nice if somebody like Jordan had a free camp that you could go to,
Yes, it would
and
be.
he could do it because he can do it, but he doesn't because he's gonna make money off
Well,
of it,
yeah,
which I'm
but
But
not
Flash,
knocking.
you're
so
going
hold on,
off of it in
Flash.
a
All I'm
I
saying,
moral
don't
Flash,
think it's
that's
like
aspect.
that.
Flash, and this is my last point until we
You're
give
trying to go off it in a
Flash the
moral
Mark.
aspect,
What
bro.
I was saying though, Flash, is that that's a good point. He could do more, but I just don't think it makes sense to always talk about what somebody could do. Like obviously, everybody could do more,
Yes,
but what he's doing is good enough for the people that's at them camp because it's not.
that's true.
You feel what I'm saying too? So
No, I
just
got you. No,
yeah.
I hear you 100%. Like if it was me, if I was that in that, I'd probably charge too. That's so. My point is, I'm not
Oh, so
saying.
hold on, Flash. So you a
But
terrible person.
Flash, what
Flash,
if he
You'll
thinking about
probably
that
charge
shit for
too.
long
Then
term?
your
Maybe I gotta
point
charge
is
so we can keep
void.
doing it when I'm not here.
Flash,
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Nah,
yeah.
Flash,
but
Fact.
yep,
Flash.
yep,
You know where
Mark
my
yep.
and
money
Mark, go
goes,
ahead.
Flash?
Huh?
Yeah, go.
You know where my
Yo.
money goes, Flash?
Oh, my bad.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. We gotta let Mark go ahead.
Well, number one, man. Shout out to you, Crunch, for hosting this live today. Like real shit. I've been listening in on y'all conversation. It's always good to switch up the topics. But
Yeah, appreciate that.
me personally, I think when these conversations get broached, it's really a big joke to me because I always say, and I don't know if everybody in here believes in the Bible. There might be some people in the comments or this viewing that may or may not. But at the end of the day, like I think people think that when one black person makes it, like every so-called black person is supposed to thrive off that. And that's not the case. Like I said it in the comments before. Like 2/3 of our people are prophesied to be cut off when that day comes. Like you don't owe every black person whatever you got. Not every black person is good anyway. Just because y'all had the same, y'all are the same race, quote unquote, or whatever, that don't mean that you owe them money. That don't mean that you owe them a goddamn thing. Like you made it out on your own. You should look out for your family, close friends, etc. But you don't have to give handouts to everybody just because you made it. Like
Amen.
I've never ever took that thought process that seriously. To me, that don't really mean nothing. But if you want to really go there, you feel me, and really talk about what Michael Jordan has done and not done,
Yep,
all everybody has to do is just go on Google and type in what Michael Jordan has done, and you'll find out. Like
exactly.
because him not doing stuff with black people, that's a lie. That's not factual at all. And he doesn't even have to. That's the thing. He doesn't have to. But if you really want to talk about if he has or hasn't, he has.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So this conversation to me is really silly. Like, again, Crunch, I tip my hat off to you for, switching up the topic today. Like, you did a good job with that. But if we really want to get to the nitty gritty, this conversation don't even have to be that long, in my opinion. I'm just being real with
No,
y'all.
I just think we were making different points, slightly different points.
No,
Like
no, no.
I
I'm not
agree.
mad at that. I'm not even mad at the fact that y'all did talk as long as y'all did. I'm just saying when we really just settle down and simplify it, I think like it's easy to kind of find these answers
Can
again in regards to what Michael Jordan has or hasn't done, and the fact of the matter again
Can I
to
ask a question,
to really
guys?
to really sum it all up again is the fact that he does not have to do a damn thing at all.
at
Can I
all.
ask a
Go
question,
ahead.
guys?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Am I the only white guy on here?
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. I mean, not even trying to be funny. What did
No.
you have to really do with this exactly?
Yeah,
Because
that
I
ain't
came
like his
because
say
I
so.
came in here when you all start throwing
I'm not
around
even
the
trying to
N
be rude or
word,
nothing. I'm like
talking
dead ass.
about
Yeah.
talking about Michael Jordan, and that's wrong. That's damn wrong.
Okay.
That's wrong. You know
And
where my
I
money
guess
goes? You know where my money goes? You
I
know
guess
where
to
my
sum
money
up,
goes?
my whole point, brother. My whole point to sum up is when I give a dude. Hold on, cause I gotta cut out too, man. But my whole point is, on my way to
I
work,
fuck with
I
Mark.
pick up a brother and take him to work. Right? I go it a little bit out of my way, but I still go get him and whatever. I could charge him gas money, I could not, but I don't because I'm good. I just do a favor. Hey man, can you get me a ride to work? You know how most people want to say, hey man, I need a couple bucks for that gas. I don't charge no gas money because I don't have to charge no gas money. So my point was, I'm not knocking for Jordan for charging anything, whatever he does, businesses, wherever he puts them. But I'm saying you got the potential, man. You got a basketball camp, you got this, that, or whatever. Let them kids go there for free.
But hold on,
That might
Flash.
be
So Flash.
$500,000, man.
So Flash.
That ain't nothing.
So Flash. Let me say this because I don't know if I'm interrupting somebody because I came from upstairs. But Flash, let's say if he didn't have a basketball camp, then people will be saying, well, Jordan, you could make a basketball camp. Then he makes the basketball camp and charges $600. Then people will say, well, you could make it free. So you see what I'm saying? Every single time when somebody does something, oh, Mark, you got a little bit of background noise.
Oh, my bad. I still do.
You're good now.
No,
Hey,
I got your
No,
point
but
100%,
but
bro.
I'm just
you
saying
know the interesting
nothing in
thing
life is
about
free.
that though
Yeah, go ahead.
is that he still has to come out of his pocket to fund this. Like we act like expenses don't exist. It's like me owning my business. Okay, I own a business and I got expenses. So no, I can't just give away free hoodies just because I made it out the hood and I got some money now.
Check this
Like
out.
no.
Do you know that
Yeah, but you're not a billionaire.
if you put $1 million into a CD, a certificate of deposit, that the interest on that alone could fund that entire basketball camp and not come out of your pocket at all?
Yeah, but
So
if
that
you hold
And
on.
and
But if you're talking about certificates of deposits, we understand that money has to be put in there locked away unaccessible.
Let me ask you a question, Flash.
or
Where do you live?
that was just a
Where do you live, Flash?
that was a loose example. You
Where
could
do you
invest
live?
into a dividend stock that you don't have to touch that money, but you can use the interest
Where
and
you
the
live?
pay.
But hold on,
but I
The
still would
Flash.
have to take my
But
money
once
though.
again, if you're
Right,
going to bring up high yield savings accounts, dividends, or certificates of deposits, all those things require him to set the money aside
that's
for
what
a
I'm saying.
definite amount of
No, that's what I'm
time.
Exactly.
saying. So you can invest. That was just a loose example, but let's just say you
Okay, I
invest.
got you. I got you.
Let's just say you invest $1 million, or into that money market account or CD or whatever, just specifically to earn that interest, right? That's just $1 million. I say just, but now all that interest you can use to support a basketball camp.
Flash,
Yeah,
Flash.
Somebody in the comments said,
but you mentioning the interest though, but you understand, right? For example, the highest interest rate you're gonna find on a CD
About
or high
3%.
yield savings
Oh,
account
guys,
is
come on.
between
Yeah,
3.25% to about 5.09%, depending on which day you're looking at it at this
right.
point. And if you want to
So
go with a safer dividend, a safer high yield savings account, or a safer certificate of deposit, you're probably not going to find them for much higher than probably 4.35. With that
right.
being
Exactly.
I
said,
know I know the interest rates are small, but
yeah,
if you put a high dollar amount just
but
strictly
that
to earn
interest,
that,
though, that interest that you're talking about, you're not going to get that in 1 month. That
Guys,
interest
no,
is going to
it's
be spread
yearly.
out over 12 months, though.
It's yearly. So we're talking about Jordan here, not just like us investing. I'm talking about somebody who can invest on a level to where they can pull out enough interest to support an entire
but
entity.
Flash, like somebody in the comments said that Jordan got free camps as well. And then if you charging 600 and you a billionaire, isn't that a small percentage of your money? Like it's not like you charging them an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying? Six
No,
hundred
I
dollars.
get it. I get it.
Six hundred dollars. Six hundred
You're a
dollars is for
businessman.
but
You're
I'm
a
saying
businessman.
but
Charge
I'm
the money
saying
for your camp.
no, but I'm saying Flash, right? That's why it's called you go get a job. So if you have a job when you're 16 years old, like I did, if Jordan came to Baltimore and had a camp for $600, all I had to do is take my paycheck and go to the camp. So it ain't like this stuff is just so impossible to pay for, dog. Like it's not like he just doing us dirty.
I know but
priorities,
if you
man.
want to pay for something, you're gonna pay for it. You're gonna find a way to do it. But that's not my point. That's not my point.
I see what you're saying, but he could come up and just do stuff for free.
This
But
dude
at the end
Don
of
in the
the day,
comments funny.
You don't
And
know
I'm
if
not
that,
even saying he should. I'm not
you don't.
saying he
But look, you don't
should.
know. You don't know if
Yeah,
it's
but
going to.
that's what it sounds like, Flash.
Yeah.
It
Nah,
sounds like he should off of morals,
Right.
like because you gave an example of what you did, where you didn't charge nobody for gas money.
right.
Okay, so you're saying he should be doing the same shit.
No, I'm
So you're
not.
saying he should be.
You
Flash.
put words into my mouth. I'm not saying he
All right,
should do anything.
No, he's saying.
correct
No,
me.
he's saying that's what it
Hey,
sounds like.
Okay,
Flash.
but I'm
Let
trying
me
to
ask
explain
you
what I'm
two
saying.
questions, Flash, okay? Real
Yep.
quick. Number one, where do you live? Number two, have you ever lost more money than you've made? Because that's what people in business do. We lose a shitload of money before we make money.
Yeah.
Right. But we're still talking about our level. Even if Mez and Arch ain't,
Whoa,
even
whoa,
if,
whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you're level? I
yeah,
grew
that's
up
what
poor as a motherfucker. Come
that
on.
you say you are or you were.
I was.
That's what I'm saying. You're not letting me get my point across. Mez and Arch, y'all sound like y'all are successful right now. Right?
Nah,
You
I'm broke,
can't,
baby.
huh?
I'm broke,
Miss.
baby.
Man, you got some money, man. Quit playing like that. Nah, but what I'm saying is y'all made it in life, right? You did. You made it in life. You don't feel any like moral anything to like give back. I'm not talking about
So
give.
so for me, right? You got to understand, people give back in the ways that they can.
Yep.
I'm a guy, like, I used to hold basketball camps. I used to teach the kids basketball. Guys like Mark, for example, Reels kind of know a little bit about me. But it's for me personally, like, I'm not no rich dude. I'm okay in life, but I ain't rich or nothing like that. And especially not to no fucking Jordan level. But like, the thing about it is, the things that we do at our level because we understand and we are seeing these individuals and we're seeing the struggle firsthand because we're still deep in these communities. A guy like Jordan
Facts.
and these other billionaires and high level millionaires are not in the communities. They're not here doing what we do. They hire people in the communities to do what's best, to do what they think is best. So when you look at a guy like Jordan, and just to revert it all the way back to the original topic that Crunch has on the screen right now, when you look at a guy like Charleston White, who's saying somebody hasn't done anything, we can
Right.
easily go on Google and see that Jordan donated $100 million to HBCUs. Jordan built a hospital in the Carolinas for less fortunate communities. Like,
Yep.
these are things that Jordan has absolutely, for a fact, done for his communities, are done
Right.
for black people. But you also have to understand that when you're of that level of money, the way that they do things is differently than you
Yep.
and I. The things
Yes,
that
it
they
is.
do is to save them taxes. So yes, he's donating all this money, but he's doing that in a way, one, to save his money, to save himself. But we have to appreciate that he did do those things in the communities that we always say he didn't do those things. You
Right.
might give people free rides. I donate shoes, clothes. I do back to school drives every year with my mom owns a nonprofit. So when you look at it from that perspective, there's different things that we do in different levels, give back to the community in different
Exactly.
ways.
But
But
you
what
do
we're
it.
doing
You
is
do
we're
it
saying,
upon your ability to
hold on,
do it.
hold on. But right, but this is our ability. But once again, guess what? I get tax write-offs for that too. So it's that he's not doing anything that we don't do. It's just that when he does it, it's on a different level, and there's a narrative behind, oh well, you, because you're worth $1 billion, the 500 million that you've donated over the last 10 years just ain't a fuck enough. But at the end of the day, once again, people are looking for somebody to save them instead of
Uh-huh.
saving themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and
And
I agree with that. I agree
yeah,
with you. Yo,
flash, because usually we have what we need to actually make something happen and save ourselves. That's a good point what Matt said because I just looked it up, and it's a fact. Jordan did donate millions of dollars to HBCUs,
Yep.
so it's easy for Charleston White to get up there and say that Jordan's not doing nothing. But what did Charleston White donate to a HBCU?
no, I agree with you, man, on that. I mean, like I said, I know Charleston. I worked with him a couple times, so I
Nah,
can.
it's that niggas just want him to do more, Crunch. That's what it is. They see
Yeah, they just want him to do
that
more.
he's doing something. They be like, yo, bro, give more, cause like you got
It'll
it,
never
bro.
be
You
enough,
got
bro.
it.
Okay.
Like,
Got
and you give somebody an inch, then they want to take a mile type
Yep.
shit, bro.
it.
It makes
Exactly.
no
Can I ask
fucking
you guys
sense.
a question?
Yo, I
Can
got
I ask a
$100,
question?
Crunch. Yo, can I get $1? Can I get $1, ass niggas, bro? Like, it makes no sense, bro.
Can
No,
I ask
Riz,
a question, guys?
Riz, if you give me $100, I really wanted you to give me 500.
Can I ask a question?
Cook.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, can you throw me another 300 so I can go to the club too?
Man,
Exactly. Can I ask
I
a
wish.
question?
Hey, but then,
But yeah, my
then we
bad.
gotta
Go ahead,
think
Arcane.
about these same millionaires and billionaires. They gotta actually protect themselves. Like look at the situation what happened
Amen.
with Nipsey Hussle.
Amen.
You feel me? Like Nipsey
Yep.
Hussle
Oh
was
yeah, I
giving
feel
back to
you.
the
Yeah,
community,
you can't just be
all of
having no
that.
free camp. Anybody will pull up, man. You can't just have no free camp.
You feel me?
But you,
He was doing something free down there in the hood and stuff, and because this dude couldn't get what he wanted, he unalived him.
That's a good
Yeah.
So
point.
you got to be careful on how you surround yourself in that. That's why you don't
Yeah,
see
you
them.
do.
That's a good point. Yeah, man.
Go,
But yeah,
no, no, hold on,
I
hold on, y'all
appreciate
ready?
y'all conversation, bro. I like hearing this intelligence from black men and even the white dude right there. But
Oh,
now,
thanks.
no, hopefully you do this again, brother. I'd like to get on another live with you. This was good.
Hey, shout out to
Oh
you,
yeah,
Flash.
man.
Shout out to you,
No
bro. Respect to you.
hostility at all, man. I
Nice
like
talking
how
to you,
we able
Hey,
to.
Flash.
thanks,
I
guys.
like
Let's
how.
Yeah,
go.
bro. Salute to y'all, yo. Salute to
Yeah.
you, Crunch.
Yes, sir. Y'all be cool.
Y'all be
Peace, bro.
safe,
All right.
yo. Y'all too,
Yeah.
man.
See,
Have a
we
good
able
day,
to.
y'all.
If we disagree, it's good that we able to still have a conversation about it for real. So
Oh,
that's
yeah. Yeah, most of
that's.
them won't.
Yeah.
The
And
All right,
liberal.
y'all be easy.
all right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up though. I'm gonna wrap this up. All right, y'all.
All right.